So,
what's story time?
Beric. A strange dream overcomes you. You imagine yourself as a bear in the forest. You can see yourself in the third person, walking through the moonlit woods at night. The moon and stars are bright. You're walking through the woods, foraging for food. You have a craving, an immense hunger you need to fulfill. You find a patch of berries and eat some, but still find yourself hungry. You make your way to a stream, and after a time are able to catch a few fish with your large bear paws. You eat them whole, and still have a hunger in your stomach that won't go away. Wandering for hours, you eventually see a light in the distance. As you get closer, you see that it's a campfire, with a lone man sitting on a stump, staring into the fire. His bedroll is next to him with some supplies. He must be camping out in the woods. The hunger is almost unbearable now as you feel yourself being pulled towards the man in the fire. You move faster and faster towards him until you're running on all fours as fast as you can. You get to about 5 feet from him and leap into the air towards him. Bardly. In another dream, you're a cat, a large panther, forest tiger, or other feline of the like. You've just spent the day lounging in a tree. The sun has gone down now and the moon is bright. It's time for you to hunt. You slink through the woods for a while and happen upon a deer watering itself at the lake. You spring in it and rend it with your claws, opening it up and killing it instantly. You feed for a while, but the meat from the animal does not seem to satisfy you. After another moment, you hear a sound behind you. You turn to find a human man in hunter's clothes about a few dozen feet away from you. Bow and arrow knocked and pointed at you. You turn to him and creep closer. As you do, you can smell him, and he smells delicious. After a moment, you can't resist the urge and leap towards him as he looses his arrow, but the shot flies wide. You land on top of him and sink your teeth into his neck. Beric and Bardly. Each of you rouse. You feel a lot of emotions and sensations at once. That timed perfectly. I can't fucking... I can't say how much that timed well. Each of you rise and feel a lot of emotions and sensations at once. You overcome with the immediate fear you felt at the campfire where you were ambushed, as well as the tiredness that comes from having a fitful night's sleep. That's quickly replaced by confusion, as you find that you are not only still alive, but in a place that none of you have ever been to before. Then, after a moment of confusion, each of you feels something on the back of your mind, almost as if there was a second presence. And while it doesn't have any direct control over you or give you any commands, you feel a hunger coming from it and want badly something, but you're not exactly sure what. You hear a voice that says, "Ah, I see, I told you they would pull through. I couldn't leave such good friends in dire need." As you turn, you see none other than the traveling merchant Patches. He's standing between you, and while you can't see his face, you can tell he is smiling. And here we go. Didn't pull you over, did it?
Nope.
Sure didn't. Okay.
Nope.
Ha-ha! You see your boy. He's looking at you. He's creeping on you.
Oh.
Story time is intermittently over.
Okay.
Yeah. No, that would be how you are. You're dead.
Hello, Patches. How are you?
Oh, it's so good to see you. Yeah, I'm real glad you aren't dead. Looking around, you can see that you're in a very well-furnished room with beds for you and Beric, as well as a few others scattered about. You can see that there are cushion seats and a hearth in the fire in the corner, burning low. From a doorway on the other side of the room, you hear another familiar voice. "Gee, thanks. I'm sure it wasn't because you were their best customers in months, was it?" From the doorway, walking towards you, you see your other friendly Wick. "Glad to see you guys are okay. When I saw Ivo come to the gates with you two, along with that other bear, I thought you guys were goners for sure. Fortunately, this fine gentleman arrived here in town and was able to patch you up quickly before you were too far gone." And she kind of points at Patches.
Thank you, Patches. Thank you, Patches. How's Frank?
And they both kind of like look at each other and are like, "Frank?"
The big bear. The big bear.
And Patches kind of looks and he's like, "Oh yes, he's outside. Unfortunately, the city guard did not want a bear wandering in their town. But they left him alone, and he seemed content to wait for you just outside the city limits."
That's okay.
She points to the corner of the room,
Right.
where you see your friend Ivo, leaning back against the wall, smoking his platinum pipe.
Do you see my shiny?
So he's just kind of been watching this whole fucking thing play out. I think.
I need drink.
So Ewik kind of looks at you. It's like, do you need drink or do you need water? Because it's different.
I prefer drink.
She like looks down, is like, okay. Walks over to a table and pours a glass.
Water. And water.
And then she picks up another pitcher and pours a glass of water and hands it to you. She's like kind of flustered, so she gets them backwards and she has to switch.
Water. Never touch this stuff. Fish. Bucket.
So she explains to you. She tells you you're in Leilon now. The inn that you have been staying in for the past few nights is called the Knight's Goblin Inn. It's an inn at the town of Leilon. They have you've been unconscious for about 3 days now. So to answer your earlier question, it's been about a 10-day since you first left. So in the inn.
Did we get the note on the day that we left?
It was the morning that you left. Yeah, so okay. Approximately a week and a half is when that will come to fruition. Yep. So I think Ewik kind of like looks around, like looks at Ivo, looks at you guys, just like, well, how do you feel?
Fucking dead.
Okay. So Patches, I think, now that he knows that you're awake, is kind of like rummaging around near you guys, and I think he lifts up Beric's bed sheets, and Beric, you can see like under your sheets, and you're definitely naked underneath, but you have like all of these bandages, like your wang is totally out, and he's definitely staring at it. In a medical sense.
Right.
In a medical sense.
Can I help you?
I'm just checking to make sure your bandages are good, man. Everything looks fine. He just kind of like sets it down and then walks away.
Alright.
Alright, so...
You gotta look at the goods, man.
So what's exactly happening to us?
Ewik kind of speaks up and says, well, you came in, you were very, very near death. Thankfully, Patches is able to patch you up. Ha 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 ha. And you guys have been kind of unconscious here for the last couple of days. We actually had a bet whether you would wake up or not. And then Patches hands her a little pouch full of gold.
I dick.
He's like, I did my best, but... And
Christ, you're trying to kill us.
She's like, I knew you would pull through. So just then, another person walks into the room. He's a young man, very young, can't be more than 20 or 21 years old. He has blonde hair and is wearing full plate armor inlaid with gold and filigree. He carries a side sword and a scabbard. Similarly ornate, I can't talk. Inlaid. Jesus. I'm trying to say ornate and inlaid at the same time, and orlaid came out. I see you're finally awake. I am glad. My name is Joseph Alfred Marmont Carpentier de Leon, but you can call me Joe.
Okay, Joe.
Thank Christ for that.
He's like, I knew, it's fine. It happens to everyone. I went to see if you're still, if you've awoken yet. I heard that there were rumblings coming on from this room, and everyone in the town has been paying very close attention to you.
Oh. Okay.
I mean, literally, you came in on bareback, and we thought dead, so it's very important for us.
It was, that was the option. So.
Yeah. By the way, where did that other bear go?
Frank?
I don't think he knows who Frank is.
Have you seen Frank? Have you seen this bear?
Dude, how are you describing this bear?
Fuck, I don't know. What does Frank
look like? He's a fucking big-ass cave bear. He looked identical to Dustin. They were the same thing.
Right, so how many bears do you have?
We have 0 bears. There's a bear waiting outside of the town, but there is another bear. He was somewhere.
Oh, right. I don't know where that bear went. I know where the bear that's outside of town. I know which one that is.
So he kind of like looks around and is like, okay, I guess that's a fucking mystery I'll never solve. I mean, I don't think he, like, you just, like, came into his fucking town, like, unannounced, like, near death, and he just doesn't know what the fuck he's doing, so.
Right, so, what's the... You're sort of in charge?
Well, I am the captain of the guard, and he kind of, like, perks up, like, it's a very special honor for him. Yeah.
Oh, right. Good job.
He's cheesing. I was sent here to see if you've yet awoken. We've been checking on you every day. The Lord is most interested with meeting you. Should you all pull through, which I am glad to see that you did. You can... you're quite the talk of the town. You know, when you're ready, take your time. I'll take my leave. You'll be able to find me at the Lord's Manor. You can't miss it. It's the largest building in town. We can go and meet with him, just so he can have a word with you.
Right. Has anybody fed Frank, the bear that you know where he is?
Yeah, no. He's a fucking bear.
Right, you should probably leave him some food before he kills some livestock or something, because I don't want him to get shot for no reason, and I'm kind of fucked up.
And he's like,
so...
Okay, what do you feed him, fish?
Oh, right, Ivo, can you take care of Frank, please? Jesus Christ. Thank you. Alright, we got it, Joe, never mind.
Okay.
It's okay. I won't send you to the bear.
Okay. So, I think, you know, kind of Patches at this time says, okay, well, I mean, it seems like you guys are okay. Do you think you can walk? Do you need assistance? You know, I'm playing the doctor right now, so. Don't worry, the bill comes after insurance. It's fine.
Fuck, I hope. Right. I mean, I don't know. My balls are still here, so I guess I'm okay. But, you know, I had like a strange dream. It's weird. But yeah, no, I think I'm alright.
Rick is very interested in this and says, what did you dream?
I don't know. I was like a fucking... some sort of cat.
Like a pussycat?
Yeah.
Like a pussycat?
Not like a house cat. Like a wild cat.
Well, pussycat sounded fucking lit, but that, I don't know.
It was strange. I was like...
Okay, so are you trying to keep this, like, to yourself a little bit?
What?
No. That's out of that is, this is the voice of God now. As, like, I'm kind of trying to feel out your motivation as to what exactly...
I think Bardly is just, like, very confused and concerned. He said he's tired and
so,
exhausted.
I mean, essentially, for the 3 days that you guys have been unconscious, you know, just think of, you've been having these fucking wild-ass dreams that you can't explain, where you're just, like, being fucking literal animals in the forest, you know, so...
Right, that's kind of why I'm also stumbling through this.
For sure.
Like,
I'm with you.
You were an animal.
Yeah, so, I mean, I think she's just like, okay, that fucking seems really nuts. Alright, I guess she's like, well, are you guys gonna go see the Lord?
I mean, I guess. How's my situation looking where I got, like, venom?
So, I mean, are you looking to see if you also have no pants on?
I think I got it on the armor, if I'm not mistaken.
So, you look at your arm, it's just bandaged real tight. You can't see what's going on.
It's just bandaged real tight. Okay. There's no, like...
You have, like, basically one level down from, like, a cast. It's like a complete arm bandage. Yeah. And I think Beric got bit in the side. Was that how it worked out? I'm pretty sure.
I don't remember.
Okay.
I don't remember.
I think he got slashed in the side, yeah.
Okay.
So he's got like a whole...
Yeah, so he probably has like a big old side thing there.
Yeah. Right, I mean, I can walk. I'm just really tired.
It's like, okay, well, I put your things in the corner. I guess I'm gonna go wait downstairs. I would be very interested to know what this lord says. So if we want to talk about it later, and you could tell that she's like really she's just like terrible at fucking hiding her feelings. So she, like for sure she wants you to go and do this thing. Like,
look, the last time we went and did something for you, we got trapped in a cave.
That's fair.
Dealt with
this
two
time,
dragons.
Wait, what? 2 dragons?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, please do tell.
Oh,
what was the other dragon?
What were those little green bastards?
Little green bastards.
Yeah.
The whelp.
Yeah, the whelp. Hang on,
Okay.
I'll stuff for you.
Yeah, man, you did. I don't need to contest that. Her wisdom is not that high. So
Look, we're just a little delirious. All right, I'm sorry. Let's. Can you maybe leave?
yeah, so she's very confused, and she's like,
very strange.
Okay, I guess. And she goes downstairs, and Patches like lingers a little bit in the doorway, but also goes downstairs.
Patches, you stole my dick like a long.
Like just like 1 second too long, just like 1 second, and then he leaves.
Thank you, Patches. Thank you, Patches.
Like,
Thank
okay.
Okay, thank you.
You can see your packs and equipment are sitting neatly right next to the hearth. D, you have all your stuff.
Right, Ivo, I'd cover your eyes if you don't want to see our names.
I'm gonna go.
Give me a little bit of backstory. Have you got? I mean, I'm assuming in this time you have seen each other's wangs. Yeah.
Oh, for sure.
Okay.
Oh,
you just.
sure.
I mean, especially
Absolutely.
when you're like drunk,
Yeah.
like pissing together. I mean, that's how it is.
yeah.
Okay,
Right,
I understand.
yeah, it's fine.
I understand.
It sounds like Ivo's going to feed the.
Ivo's
going to
leaving.
feed
Okay.
Frank. I think it's what he said.
All right. So Ivo, you leave, man. Okay.
Get your wings.
Get your wangs in order. Okay. I mean,
Right.
you take a look at your packs. Everything is still there. Your clothes are there. Your armor is there. You know, everything that you need to do is there.
Okay. Well, me and Bard are alone. I do want to tell him about my dream as well. Be like, mate, I had a fucking weird ass dream too, man. I was there, and like I've been seeing a lot of bears lately, so I guess maybe that was on the brain. But now that you mention yours too, I also try to eat maybe a person.
Oh, fuck, mate.
Kind of worried, man.
Yeah, that's not great. Maybe we should go to a church or something.
Yeah, I think maybe lit directly after we see this dude, Lord, man. Like directly after.
Yeah, probably before the next nighttime, huh?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, that's right. Okay, yeah, that's a good idea.
Okay. Anyway, yeah, just thought it.
Right, no, yeah, we'll just tell Ivo we want to go pray or something.
Wow. Okay.
Alright.
All right. Yeah. So what are you guys doing?
I guess we'll head out or head
Well,
down
yeah,
stairs
getting
or whatever.
dressed and getting
Okay.
our
Yeah.
shit.
So you guys go ahead and
We'll be-
are you packing up your gear, putting your armor like you would for a normal adventuring day? I'm assuming.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you
Yeah.
do that. You know, it takes
Yeah.
15, 20 minutes to get all your shit together. You gotta fucking tuck your wangs back in. They're huge. So you go downstairs.
Oh, right, yeah, then now.
Huge dick. Okay.
Huge. Alright.
So you guys go downstairs. You go down to the main level of the tavern, slash inn, slash bed and breakfast, whatever you guys are fucking staying at. The traditional, I don't know what to call, I guess inn, right, is the word. Because they're like a tavern slash inn slash like everything, so.
Yeah, it'd be
Inn. Alright, we'll call it an inn. So you go downstairs, and you actually see a really nice spread laid out for you. It looks like Uwick has coerced someone into giving you a pretty nice English breakfast. So it's all set. There's plates. There's a plate for each of you. There's a plate for Ivo, but Ivo's not there. So
Right.
she kind
Okay. Well.
of presents it.
Thank you.
No? Yeah. Oh, I'm just seeing if you guys are eating breakfast.
Oh fuck yeah.
She had
yeah.
presented
Yes,
it to you, and you haven't
absolutely.
eaten in 3 days.
Yeah,
I said thank you.
Yeah.
Oh,
I said
okay,
thank
I'm
you,
sorry, I
and
didn't hear you.
I'm
Okay. So
sitting,
you guys are
down.
sitting down to munch. All right, foregoing Ivo,
Yeah,
fuck him.
absolutely.
He's dead to us.
He'll be back.
Okay, so I think you guys have like a pretty good breakfast, and Ivo comes in like 2/3 of the way through, and his plate is totally fucking cold.
Alright, hey, how are you?
Oh, you couldn't tell me there was food, huh?
You went off to feed Frank. I didn't want everybody's plate to get cold.
You asked me to feed the stupid bear for you.
I thought I was dying. Christ, mate.
He wasn't dying, he's a bear, he lived. He probably killed a bunch of squirrels.
I didn't want him to kill a sheep or something and get shot by fucking Joe.
He didn't even like the
That would be
rations. He
the
thought they were
worst.
shit, he was probably full.
So Ivo,
Alright,
you were able to successfully find Frank. You know, he is hanging out outside, like where the tree line is. You know, where the edge of town is, and you were able to get it, but he didn't want the food, huh?
He was full. He was sitting there, he was
All right,
sleeping
well.
under the tree.
He wasn't hungry, I guess.
So then I made a stop.
Has Frank been terrorizing passerbys on the road?
We do not know
I
yet.
hope not. Did you give him any instructions when you left him there, Ivo?
No, he didn't.
Oh my god. Right, okay.
So right about now, Beric, make a perception check. Perception. You haven't done that in a dog's age.
I'm sorry.
No, okay.
Yikes.
So someone comes up to you, looks very much like a hobbit with a traveler's cloak on, kind of pokes you in the shoulder, and you kind of turn around and take a look at him, and he said, "Oh, hey, so good to see you again."
Again?
Yeah, and he kind of pulls his hood back a little bit, and underneath another hat that's pulled down really low, you see a very, very long nose, much too long to be a hobbit's. And I think after a minute, you kind of recognize this as some sort of goblin features.
Charles!
He says, "Yeah, it's me! Hey, guys!"
My man!
He says,
Holy shit.
"Yeah,
Dap
so
him
you
up.
know this face well. It's your old friend Charles. Hey, guys, I'm so glad to see you again. Patches here took me in, and I've been staying with him for the past couple weeks. I've started to work with him as his assistant."
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah,
that's
he's
awesome.
making me this really nice, like, mask, you know? And it fits my nose, like, perfect, so it'll be really great to, like, wear.
Oh, that's terrifying.
Yeah, that's fantastic. I'm proud.
Yeah,
I'm
he's
proud
doing
of
it.
you,
So
Charles.
me and him, we're going to travel the road. We have big dreams. We're going to both wear these really cool masks. People won't be afraid of us when we go into town. It's really lit.
I like that, mate. I like that,
You know, I think that's gonna work out. Like,
All right,
it's
roll
really
bluff.
cheap.
Okay. No, I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. Okay, yeah.
Anyway, I'm just glad you found it.
Yeah, he seems like really happy. He like kind of puts his hood up and like kind of, you know, scrambles over, still on like hands and feet. He hasn't quite learned how to person yet. So he like fucking scrambles over to Patches, who's just he's sitting at his own table, so he didn't want to interrupt you. You guys are finished up breakfast now. What's your plan?
Right.
I'm using produced flame to warm
do
my
what?
Food. Warm my food.
You just sit it underneath of it. Okay.
Yeah.
Now the plate is much too hot to
Burns
touch.
down the tavern. I guess.
I made shit
guys,
for him.
so do we go see this fucking lord? I mean, what's the worst that can happen?
Yeah, I mean, they did, I don't know, let us stay in the town and not kill our bear, so.
Yeah, I guess that was pretty kind.
Yeah, can you imagine if they had attacked Ivo once, like, fucking Christ.
Yeah, so Ivo,
That would've
give a
been-
little bit of backstory. What have you been? First of all, how did you get them into the town? Second of all, what have you been doing for the past 3 days?
Third of all, how did nobody see you change
yeah,
back?
very good point. These are all answers we want questions we want answers to. I'm drunk. Don't listen to me.
I kind of walked behind
Okay.
Frank, and then just, and I looked like I came out from behind him, like, hello there. There was not a bear here.
That's not awkward. Okay.
That was pretty easy. Yeah. No, simple. He's a very large bear. Good cover.
Where'd the other cave bear go?
Yeah,
There was no other bears here.
There's another bear? Fuck!
what have you guys been doing for the last couple of days? Or what have you been doing, Ivo, for the last couple of days?
I pretty much sat there with my pipe. It was pretty enjoyable. Lots of meditating.
Okay,
quiet.
so you just... Alright, let me
Hey,
pick...
time out. You gave me cancer.
I was gonna say!
Yeah.
Let me set the scene. You just sat in the fucking corner of the room, vape nation these sick
medical
motherfuckers.
room.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. They had a lot of open wounds.
You know what? In this world,
Like
his
an
tobacco
ashtray.
might cure you. You don't know.
His magic tobacco.
Out of his platinum pipe. That's not dangerous because it's a fucking heavy metal. It's fine.
It's hemp and essential oils, okay?
Okay. All right. So you guys are finishing up. You go ahead and walk outside. I like to think, and this is just my visual, that every single inn has like the double saloon doors that you have to like push open or like kick open. Whatever you want to do is fine. I just like the fucking aesthetic of someone coming out and like spreading open like that. So that's what you do.
Fuck yeah.
Because you do that. You can see the sun is well high in the sky. It looks to be, noonish, maybe a little bit afternoon, something like that. So now you're in the town of Leilon.
Hi.
Let me just give you a little bit of background here. Leilon is a bustling town, one of the biggest waypoints between the cities of Neverwinter and Waterdeep on the high road. Several inns and taverns, as well as tradesmen of all kind, armor and weaponsmiths, tailors, tanners, brewers, farmers, dockmen, and many others are on the streets. I've put a couple of points here. I think you guys have already been here. Every one of you has kind of gone here, kind of on your journey to go up to Neverwinter. So you all are familiar with this town. Where the numbers are is kind of according to what they are. So they have the jail there, and I'm sorry that they numbered it 1, but that's just what the jail is going to look like. So that's number 1. Lord Filmaria's Manor is going to be number 2. That's where Joe told you to go to. The Knight's Goblet is where you've been staying. That's number 3. You have the Rumwell Tavern. That was mentioned in your mysterious note. That's number 4. The docks are number 5. Farmlands outside of the town are number 6. The Snake Oil Tavern is a seedy tavern on the other side of town. That's number 7. And the Merchant Ward. That's where you're going to find any kind of place that you're going to want to make something, go for something, do something. So if you want a smithy, if you want a tailor shop, if you want a Fletcher, if you want any kind of thing crafted, done, anything like that, that's that area in the top right corner there. So that's a little bit of kind of overview of the town. So I'll let you guys kind of figure out what you want to do from here.
Well, I guess we shouldn't keep the Lord waiting. I mean, that'd be bad form.
I mean, it'd be bad for business, so probably not.
Oh.
Ivo?
So you
ready?
there?
What you guys want to get to? You want to talk to the people, right? Or the Lord guy?
The left.
Yeah.
The
We're going
Lord.
to talk to the Lord.
That's
We should probably not say.
No, probably not.
Okay. All right. So you're going to the Lord's Manor. Alrighty.
Yeah, let's do it.
To the Lord's Manor. Lord Pelendar Felmaria's Manor, a large manor house, easily one of the biggest buildings you've seen in your travels, with stone walls and a thick thatched roof woven with wood. Grand entryway faces the road, with large double doors and guards posted out front. As they notice your approach, one of them peeks his head in the door, and a few seconds later, out steps Joseph Alfred Marmion Carpentier de Leilon. He hails you and says, "Hail and well met. Glad to see you're up and about. The timing is perfect. Would you like to go in?"
Get it.
Yeah, let's do
Okay.
it.
As you get up to the gate, you noticed a hooded figure lean against the wall next to the gate, arms crossed in front of them, an unhappy expression on their face. As you're just passing the gate, Joe says, "Don't mind her, she's been here all morning." She came to see the Lord, but once he heard that you were up, he wanted to make sure his schedule was clear so that you could meet with him as soon as you were ready. The figure pushes off the wall and pulls her cloak back, revealing a young woman in her 20s, small and slim, extremely pale, with gray hair and blue eyes. She squints at you, looking at you, and takes a few steps towards you.
Are you here to see the Lord?
No? Maybe? I don't know.
The Lord with the small L, yeah.
Yeah.
The small.
Who are you doing? Un momento. Okay.
That was great.
Brad, make a wisdom saving throw.
Are you serious right now? Are you serious right now?
Let me see what the text it says.
Wait. Hang on.
You can why? You can try. You can try. Yeah. Okay, no. You don't, because you are half elf. So I think you feel something trying to take hold of you. And you can feel definitely someone trying to, like, invade your mind, but you're able to shake it off.
Right. That was not nice.
Well, I'm going to be honest. This is awkward.
No shit.
Hey, Joe, you just let folks around here use spells on
And Joe, like,
other
kind of,
folks.
like, looks around like, Who used a spell? What?
This crazy hooded bitch here
First
just
of
tried
all,
to,
name,
I don't know, charm me or something?
Go ahead and explain.
So again, are you here to see the Lord?
I said yes. Small L.
Sorry.
You're like the worst. Listen, you tried to charm me because I didn't answer your question.
Like, I'm not here to see God, but I am here to see the Lord. I just thought I'd be sure that we were clear. You know, I was trying to do a goof, and then you just start casting spells.
So, dude, I'm...
Gotta tell you.
I'm
bad intro.
sure that you know, Beric, that she cast a spell.
Oh, I'm sorry. You're right.
Yeah, Bardly is definitely gonna know, but I'm not sure that you actually... You definitely would be able to tell from knowing Bardly for a long time something is off. But I don't know that specifically you know what happened.
Right, I think so far I've just heard that wasn't nice.
Yeah, and you could kind of make an inference,
Yeah,
I
you're
think.
right.
But...
That's my bad.
Yeah.
I've been waiting out here all morning. I'm a little bored, and I just want to see this guy. Do you mind if I tag along with you?
I mean, a little bit if you're just gonna be trying to, you know, charm me and stuff. It's not like a cool thing to do.
I think Joe kind of interjects and he's like, "Do you know this girl?"
No. No. I don't know her, but she just cast a spell on me, as far as I can
I
tell.
said it was a little awkward. It failed. I'm like kind of caught here in a weird situation. I just kind of need some help.
So I think Joe's like, "All right, well, lady, you're gonna have to leave then. You know, you can't stay here."
Alright, you know what? Give us one good reason why we should let you come, and I'll say fuck it.
We have issues last time we let a girl know this.
I just needed some assistance.
Yes, that's why I
I've
need
been looking for somebody, and I think he knows where my friend is. I just need some help. I promise I won't use any of my spells against you ever again.
Oh, wow.
Scout's
Okay.
honor. I'm a great sorcerer.
What's a scout?
Alright. I
Right.
say fuck it. I don't
You
like
use
the
spells on us again, I'll probably kill you.
I mean,
I don't like the
try.
cross magic
No one
users
wants
as
to
a
help
general
you.
rule. Dumb.
So Joe is just standing
Just
here
keep that
during
in
all of this, like watching you guys do. He's like watching fucking
Alright,
tennis.
you know what, Joe? I vouch for her. Let's go. Let's fucking get
Yeah, no, it's
He's like,
fine,
"Oh,
Joe.
well,
It's fine.
So is she? We're doing the thing?
Yeah, well, she's with us. This is we're
Okay.
doing a bit, Joe.
Alright, fuck it. Alright.
We're traveling comedy act. Did you like
Man, you guys need to work on your fucking material.
Sorry. Well, that's insulting.
It's a new edition.
Okay,
Don't worry.
let me, I'm gonna put you guys on the new tile here, and hopefully everything works out, because I haven't tested these tiles before, so we're about to figure some stuff out. We're going in blind. So let me know if you guys can see.
I can see.
You can see you.
Yeah, I can see the. I can see the area.
Okay, hey,
that
can
I'm
you
in.
see everyone else though?
Yeah.
Alright, cool.
Yeah,
Perfect.
yeah.
Okay. Working as intended.
Did we heal due to our 3
You
days
are
of sleep,
fully
or am I
healed,
still
yes.
where I was?
You did have fitful sleep,
Okay.
but, you know, over the course of the time, you were able to heal completely, yep.
Alright. Oh, my AC is wrong.
I know.
My
I've been
token.
trying to fix it every single time. Just go ahead and move your tokens so they're the right thing. I'm sorry. I've been trying to fix that like every single week, and it just isn't working. So I'll have to figure out how to watch a tutorial or something. Okay, so he's walking you guys into the manor. You enter the big first double doors into the antechamber into the main area of the manor. Think of the manor house as a type of mayor's house. The lord lives and maintains the house and entertains guests mainly on the first floor, and then kind of lives above it on the second floor. So this is kind of Joe explaining things to you. There's also a chapel that's attached to the back that you can go to if you're interested, with like God stuff for those that are religiously inclined. Yeah, so he goes ahead and opens the door and then kind of like entrees you forward into...
Alright.
As soon as I can do the thing.
Hello! No.
Into here. So you can see that. Oh, no, you can't see that. Shit.
I can see him.
You can see now.
I can see him.
Right? You have a way. Yeah. You have a pathway.
Yeah. I can probably move. I mean,
Cool.
I can
Yeah,
see
go
the
ahead,
whole
man.
square.
Live your best life now.
Alright.
So you should be good to go. Okay.
Hello. Right.
So,
hello.
You look in. You can see the first floor. The first floor features a great hall with a stairway that reaches to the library in the second floor. You can see doors that are kind of all around you, adjoining other areas of kind of the manor house here. So I'll give you a little bit of doorway action there. Lord Falmario's standing in front of you and says, wonderful. Pleased to meet you. Please, have a seat. It's not every day we find those that have braved death. As you enter, you get the feeling that you're supposed to be impressed. While the majority of the furnishings are not extravagant, they are of much higher quality than you can see that thus far have been in town. All of the tapestries, candle holders, sconces, and conversation pieces are either gilded, painted gold, or sprinkled with some sort of dust that makes them appear to shimmer. Although you are very well versed enough to know that the majority of these pieces aren't exactly what they seem to be, they probably would be able to be done up enough that they would fool any normal man's eye.
Right.
So he's just motioning you to go have a seat, and he's actually motioning you to this room over here, which the door is open in. So you can go in there if you chose.
How are you? I'm Bardly.
Beric is just fucking sitting.
That was
He's
Beric.
done.
That was Beric that went in. Eyebrow in the back there, and I sent a message to Lamia. What's your name? And Lamia here
I think it's
as
actually
well.
pronounced Lamia. But
Lamia.
yeah.
Lamia? Alright.
I like
Labia! Alright, we're doing it.
She can pronounce it however
It's
she
canon
wants.
now. Labia, I'm changing it.
Labia.
Now it's labia.
Okay, yeah, so...
Alright.
Alright, so you guys are going to go ahead and take a sit. You're in a kind of a study area now. And he says, I would very, very much be interested to see what is, for you to explain what has happened to you all. And then he kind of like looks at Lamia and's like, and this one. I think he knows obviously you weren't part of it, so.
Yeah, so we're adventurers, the three of us. This is our friend here, our cousin, Lamia, lives here in town.
I kind of give Beric the sideways eyes. Look back at the Lord.
We're adventurous. Us, me and Bardly here. We're also, some sorts. And we travel around. We're here to, we recently won a great prize for slaying a dragon.
Oh, he perks up at that. Oh, a dragon.
Oh, yeah, hell yeah. My name's Beric Dragon.
Oh, who was it? Who was it? There are many dragons in this part.
Venom.
Oh, never heard of him.
Oh, well. He was a young dragon. He was a young dragon. I'll admit. I'll come clean.
Okay.
But anyway, so we got a vineyard or something here in town. I got the deed somewhere.
Yeah, and I think he actually interjects. I think before you can even say that, he's like, "We have no vineyards in this town."
Sorry, I slept for a really long time. I forgot where I was, mate. No. So we're going to Waterdeep, is it?
I see. On your way to Waterdeep. And what about your attack on the road?
Yes. Oh yeah, we were attacked by some wolves or something.
Some sort of animals.
They caught us unawares. We fought a dragon. We're still recovering from that. They really hit us when we were down. So,
that seems dreadful.
Luckily we got our bear, so it wasn't as bad as it could have been.
He's been causing trouble all over the outside of town.
Oh, I'm sure he.
No, he ate a sheep.
I do apologize. I'll make sure it doesn't happen again.
That's on Ivo. Sorry.
That is kind of on Ivo there. He should have been feeding
Well,
it.
I'll be honest. I kept the bear around because I was interested to hear about you. And he's very proud of that fact. I mean, he did you a solid, man. He thinks he did you a solid.
Thanks, dog.
I do appreciate it, because trying to find Frank in the big wide world would have been an issue.
Yes, it would have been, wouldn't it?
Yes.
And he's just waiting.
Yes.
He's waiting.
What you said. I said thank you. What do you want? I'm sorry. I've been through a lot. I just woke up from a 3-day nap. So,
Yes, I want to know about these wolves that attacked you. Give me all of the juicy details.
What are you, some sort of gossip?
Well, it is my town. I like to know what's going on in my town. You're the best news that's arrived in weeks.
Well, it didn't happen in your town, to be fair.
Well, you
but
came to my town, didn't you, sir?
I get it. Someone else take over here. This guy, he's not speaking my language.
Ivo, you want to jump in here, mate?
Oh, the strong silent type, I see.
Seems kind of rude.
Look. So we were bedding down for the night. A ways out from here. And we heard some shit come through the woods, and some big old bears and
Bear,
bear,
do you say?
And
Very interesting.
Yeah, not our bear,
A different bear. It's not the same bear.
Not the same bear.
No, not all bear didn't attack us. That would
Very
be
interesting.
ridiculous.
Please, do more. Say more. Tell more.
I don't know. They attacked us. We fought them off.
Was there any other creatures with them?
About it.
Large cat of sorts.
Oh,
Yeah.
very
there was a big
nice.
cat,
Very
too.
nice. You say, and these were just wild animals that attacked you.
Yeah.
As far as we could
Okay,
tell,
so
it was the
everyone
wind that
roll perception now. I think. Perception. Perceive.
Not perceiving a whole lot, but Beric must have slipped a drink when I
Yeah,
wasn't
you
looking.
fucking got roofied, my dude. Yeah, so Ivo's the only one that can tell that this guy is off, I think. Everyone else thinks he's kind of weird, but Ivo can tell that he's probing, like, a little bit more deeply than I think that he would be. So Ivo knows specifically that he is trying to probe you guys for information. I'm not sure that any of you have gleaned that other than just what you've heard from the conversation, which is a weird guy, like, being quirky. That's all.
Right. I don't think I'm exactly telling anybody I got bit by a bear.
Exactly. And you haven't said anything yet that would, lead him to that fact. But he's looking for it. So.
I mean, that's pretty much all we got, man. I mean, it was a vicious fight, and we, of course, came out on top. A little worse for wear, but here we are.
Well, I am very glad to see that you're alive.
I appreciate it.
Yes.
Thank you.
I'm very interested. I'm sure you all are the capable adventuring sort.
Well, yeah, of course.
Why don't you have a look around town and meet me tomorrow around the same time, just afternoon. I think I have a proposition that would be able to interest you. I'd like you to be able to get some rest, meet a few people, talk with Joe, see the goings-on of the town, figure out exactly what's going on. I really want you to be able to feel out our town before I propose this to you. But I would like to meet with you again.
I think my cousin had a question for you too.
Oh,
sorry.
And he looks at Lamia. I can say nothing right now.
No, I think everything's been answered so far.
I give her a what the
You
fuck?
kick her onto the table.
I directly look sideways at Beric.
I like this. Okay, I'm interested.
Okay.
Okay. Well, I mean, if we're done here, I would very much like to meet with you all again. You're free to walk around the manor house, and he indicates, kind of the ground floor here, indicating that you kind of just have free reign to walk about as you please. His house is your house, my casa is su casa. But please don't go upstairs. There's also a chapel in the back if you're interested.
Alright, thank you.
He like waves his hand in front of the door.
Okay. Bye.
Peace.
And you can hear him kind of like muttering under his breath, like, take a fucking hint.
Right.
Hey, so I guess we might as well check out the house.
Can I whisper to them and say, hey, I think there's something weird about that guy. He asks a little few too many questions.
Yeah, I think you might be onto something.
I don't trust them.
Especially about the woods. He seemed a little too interested.
Yeah, some of them did it. Yeah.
That's
Okay.
fast.
Yeah, so
What's in here?
I will open up the rest of the house for you to explore, if you choose. Oops. So we'll go the whole floor here. So on the first floor, the areas are a den, which you've been sitting in, a big dining room here with a bunch of chairs, a small studio with a bathroom on the back side there, on the opposite side. In the back, there is a chapel. It has its own entrance. There's a little secret door there. We're going to pretend that doesn't exist for this. We'll just pretend that you have to, like, go through the other way. And all the secret doors, they aren't a thing. This is just, it came with the house.
Wait, how do I get into the chapel?
You would just walk around the back.
Probably this door here.
Yes,
door
that
over
is,
here?
yes.
The door with the...
Yes, go through the secret door. That's fine, too. I don't care. Okay, you're in it.
No, I'm kidding. Dining room.
Yeah.
Open up the door.
So it's a big dining room. Seats, like 12, 14 people. Very large, ornate sconces on the wall. A lot of what you've seen in the main room there. Kind of, I guess we'll call it like gilded trashy is, I think, a good word for what this is, really. It's a lot of, like, really gold-plated stuff.
Fair enough.
Trying to look real fancy.
Fair enough. Now, serious questions.
I said, now the serious questions.
I said, now the serious questions.
Is there any food on the table?
Is there any food on the table?
There's nothing. There's not even a tablecloth on it right now.
Okay. Is there like an alcohol?
Is there like an alcohol rack
There is
in here?
a china cabinet on the back wall that you can see here.
There's a China?
China cabinet. That's the only thing that's left in the room. It's on the back wall. For some reason, I can't point. Oh, I can't point because I don't have select.
Alright, no, I don't want to fuck
Right
no, I don't want to fuck with China cabinets.
Bardly knows better than that.
Bardly knows better than that.
Right? Shut that door.
Right?
Yep,
Shut that door.
Yeah, Beric, you open the door that you're in front of. It is pretty much a storage room. There's a couple boxes there, and there's a spiral staircase that leads down. I mean, you can go in it, yes.
Okay.
Are you going down the stairs?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, sure.
Okay. Let me pop you over.
Guys, this staircase.
Goodbye, friend.
Goodbye, friend.
Lamia's following.
Hey, what the fuck is up with that, man? You made me look like a real asshole.
I didn't mean to. It's just I didn't have any more questions. He's rather strange.
So you guys are like having this conversation while you're walking down the stairs. So the door is open in front of you, and in front of you can see servants' quarters, storage room with some food, a couple of weapons, nothing like dangerous or anything, but this is probably, kind of just like the general storage area of the house. There are a couple of very surprised servants sitting on the beds, like, playing cards, I think, that, like, look at you, like, hey!
Oh, hi, guys. Don't mind me, just, I'm one of the new guards here, just doing my round.
Okay, roll persuasion. Yeah, they believe you. They look and they're like, okay, who's your friend?
It's my cousin visiting from out of town.
How many times is this gonna work?
I didn't.
Hello.
I just, I don't get a lot of time off. I'm kind of, the Lord said
Time off from your new guard duties?
Yeah, it's tough. You don't get the benefits right away. You gotta work for like 90 days before you get fantasy.
Okay, I mean,
BTO.
Yeah, BTO.
yeah, I guess they fucking believe you. Yeah, they're like,
I'm already used to.
I think they look at you guys and they're like, fuck it, not my problem, and then just like go back and play cards.
Okay, cool. So I'm just gonna keep checking out this.
Okay,
keep doing
yeah. So you're gonna
rounds.
check it out. I have to pee so bad, so I'll be right back in like 5 seconds. So give me 1 second.
Man, has
to pee so bad. Be back in 5 seconds, so give him 1 second.
Hey, grab a drink.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Sorry about that.
No,
Had
you're
to
good,
do
dude.
cat stuff.
Is Bean okay?
Oh, Beans.
Oh, Bean's the coolest
Bean
cat
is
I've
Bean.
ever had.
Okay, yeah. So we come back, and I'll let you guys just kind of. We have faded out for a minute. We'll fade back in. You guys have looked around. Servants' quarters, food, and some weapons. Large amounts of hunting and trapping equipment that you can see kind of down here. So this is mainly just a storage area and servants' quarters is what you see so far.
Can I investigate?
Can I
Yeah,
investigate?
absolutely.
Oh.
I'm looking for anything
like suspicious or out of place.
Okay, I think it'll have to be like a tiny bit more specific than that, but you can still investigate and do it for sure. Like exactly like what? Yeah, I mean what exactly are you looking for?
I'm looking for like I guess.
Is there weapons?
There are weapons, yeah.
Like
I don't know. I'm looking for werewolf.
Okay, you're looking for
stuff.
werewolfy stuff.
I don't know how to describe it.
Are you looking for werewolfy killy stuff or werewolfy like he is a
Either.
werewolf?
Okay.
Either or.
Beric, what
Yes,
happened
sorry.
to you out in the forest?
Oh, I got bit real good. Or slashed, I guess. I don't know,
What
something.
attacked you?
It was a wolf, like I said.
A werewolf?
No, just a regular wolf.
Alright.
Why would you think a werewolf?
Why would you think a werewolf?
I don't know. I've been following this case for a while, and I know your attack just reminds me of an attack that happened a couple of years ago.
Oh, hey. Why did you say you were here again?
The attacks around the village are a little suspicious, and again, similar to a case that happened a couple of years ago in a different part of this land.
That's definitely not what you said earlier.
I'm looking for my friend. The attack happened to me and my friend a couple of years ago. I haven't been able to find my friend as I
Okay.
blacked out during the attack.
What's your friend look like?
What's your friend look like?
Well, he's about 6 foot tall, with sandy brown hair and green eyes. He's a sorcerer, and a damn good one. He goes by the name of... I gotta look it up. Asyphilis. Syphilis?
Close enough.
Okay. Asyphilis.
Did you name your character Syphilis?
There's syphilis on this labia?
Wow. The
What's
memes.
happening?
The memes are flowing.
Alright, so...
Help me out.
You made the word up. I
I didn't
didn't.
make the word up. It's an actual name.
You should know how to pronounce.
You should know how to pronounce the names that you use.
Acephalus.
I guess we...
Asyphilis.
Alright.
Alright.
Look. He's...
I don't know.
She's not good
I
at
don't
English.
know.
Let her be.
No.
We got attacked
We got attacked
by
by wolves and a tiger and a bear. Were they werewolves? Who knows? I hope not, because I got scratched by one. So,
I want to get that checked out by
that's-
someone.
yeah, we're gonna do that.
yeah, we're gonna do that. But first, this guy's weird. I want to see if he's got any creepy, like a murder done.
I think
And then-
the potential to be a werewolf is definitely more important than a creepy murder dungeon.
No, it's not.
No, it's not, because I just told a really stupid lie to these guys, and it's gonna take them like 10 minutes to figure out that it's not real. So,
You have a good point.
Yeah. So
Alright,
you guys are looking through. You see like. You really don't see anything like out of the ordinary here. You see like a lot of stores of food, like way more than would be in a normal house. And you do see weapons, but they're not silvered or anything like that. Like nothing that like makes your spider senses like super tingly.
okay. Well, that was a bust.
Right, while they've been fucking
Yes.
off in the basement.
Yeah. Now we'll
I've already
smash
gone in this
cut
other-
upstairs or up to the main floor. Yeah.
Are you coming to this other room with me, Iva?
Sure. Which one? This one?
Yeah, that one.
We in here.
Yeah, so inside, you see kind of a guest chamber. So you have a bed, kind of here with a couple of bookcases on the shelf and then its own private bathroom. There's a stairway leading up, but it is barred by just, like, think of, like, the medieval baby gate, basically, is what it is. It's just, like, a small, like, chained thing that's, like, blocking the bottom of the stairwell.
Right. I guess Ivo having told me that this guy was suspicious, I'd probably... I don't even know what... How is he suspicious, Ivo?
I mean, you ever just think somebody was asking too many questions about a particular subject?
Alright. So you think he had a special interest in it, I guess?
Yeah, I think so. Probably with you guys and your whole woodland adventure.
Alright, that's fair. So I guess I'd, like, would try and investigate the room for werewolfy things.
Okay, you're looking also specifically for werewolfy things. Go ahead.
What a fucking thing to say.
I mean, that it's specific enough that it counts. So
Oh yeah, baby.
you find
baby. Look at all those
you find
werewolfy
dick right now.
things.
You actually, you know what? You find a fucking children's book. It's a pop-up book with werewolves in it. And at that time, that took you long enough. I think Lord Filmaria actually like pokes his head into the room and is like, "Hey, what are you guys doing?"
I was just looking at your books because I like reading, but this one's kind of a child's book, so guess I'll put that.
All right, okay, I guess, and then like walks like a couple feet away and is like with the door completely open so you can see the room.
Oh wait, hang on, I'm not moving. Hang on. Right then. Have a good day.
Yeah, have a good day, man. I thought you were literally leaving and you just hung out in my house for like 20 minutes, so that's fine. I mean, I was like, it's free to check out, not go check it out right now. That's weird.
I mean,
Alright.
how thick are
How
the
thick
floors?
are the floors?
Yes.
Yes.
I honestly don't know how thick a standard floor would be. Like maybe like 6 inches of wood, like 4 inches of wood, something like that.
Perfect. I want to message
Okay.
Beric
And tell him
that Lord, whatever this fucking guy's name is like poking around in the main area, and we're leaving.
Okay.
Yeah, so
about right.
I
Let's
think,
get out of
you know,
here.
as you guys are standing here in the stairwell, like, getting ready to head back up after you receive this message, you actually, like, bump into some guards that are on their way down, and are like, what are you doing?
Hey man, I got lost. I'm sorry. The guy told me to check out around the house, and I did. I was like, oh.
Again, not what happened, but okay.
That's totally what happened.
So, yeah, were you going upstairs? Were you going upstairs?
Yeah.
Okay. So you go upstairs.
Oh, that worked. Okay.
Yes, you guys are kind of
Right.
popping out here now.
Well, you have a good day there, Lord.
Pelendar Felmaria.
Is the top of the stairs within 30 feet?
Yeah.
Alright, Helly.
Felmaria?
See you later, buddy.
Right, have a good one. See ya. We'll see you tomorrow.
See you
Okay.
again,
Yep,
Dorf.
press the button.
Okay.
You press.
Down there?
Yeah, press that button.
Oh shit, use my controller.
And
I use
explain
my
what
controller to move the character.
Tell them. They just hear a scream.
Oh,
No,
Jesus.
it is somatic
Oh yeah,
and
party time.
material. Oh, you're right. That's not verbal. Okay. Okay. What happens? Do tell.
We hear a blood-curdling scream at the top of the stairs.
Who does?
You want me to scream, or is the description?
You don't need to scream. I mean, I feel like everyone is gonna make the roll to determine if it was real or not.
What's the roll?
What's the roll? Is it a
Actually,
wisdom? Intelligence. Intelligence investigation.
Yes.
Right? No, wait. That can't
Right?
Unless you're just
No,
ignoring
wait, that
it.
can't be right.
Which you can.
No, I mean,
Oh no, I mean I'll do the thing.
I thought it was on.
Okay,
I thought it was out of
well,
the house.
the Lord knows it's not real.
Damn.
This
is awkward, and I'm hurtling after them.
Okay, now he's really upset, and I think he's like looking around like, okay, guards.
So, did I know that
Did I know that
Yeah,
was fake?
no, Ian did. The DC is 16. Her spell DC is 16. So you unfortunately did not, and Ian and the Lord did.
What was that?
What was that?
You are so fucking bad.
You are so fucking bad at magic, dude. That's fun.
Stop it, you fuck.
Stop it, you fuck.
Oh God.
You're the one who got us into this bullshit.
You're the one who got us into this bullshit. Alright, I'm like leaving.
I'm fucking out of here.
I'm fucking out of
So
here.
you guys like
I'm-
book it quickly away, I guess, because you don't have any other recourse right now. Yeah. So this is the way that we're gonna play kind of the rest of this. We're gonna do it kind of like an ordered scenario. So what I have is you can take 3 parts of the day, the morning time, the afternoon, and the evening, and you'll be able to go to any 3 locations you choose to. So you can do whatever you want in those 3 locations, but once you choose to go to one of those locations, that's going to take up that time slot in the day. So we're going to say, again, you have the jail, you have the manor, where you can talk to the Lord, the Knight's Goblet, where you're arresting Uwick is there, the Rum Well, which is kind of like it's like the major tavern in the city, the docks. I think it's fair to say that maybe before you left, Patches said that he was going to be staying at the docks. That's where you're going to get a lot of the commerce that you're going to find. So if you need to buy something, if you need like a general store, if you need Patches wares, if you need any kind of...
I thought that was 8.
I thought that was 8.
Nope,
thought
that's
that was
not
8.
8 is if you need something made. So that...
Alright.
So the docks are where you're going to have kind of like the bazaar set up with all of the people with tents selling their shit. And then the 8 is where the craftsmen are. That's where like your smith, like if make me a fucking sword, that's where you're going to go to. Or like
Yeah. Artisan
Yes, you
Ward.
got
it.
the docks, farmlands are kind of like the farmers outside. They produce all of the crops for the town. Snake Oil Tavern is kind of like the seedy tavern, and then Merchant where we just talked about. So you can go ahead and, it's afternoon now, so it's coming into evening, so we'll let you guys get one more in for today. If you want to just venture on to one more place for the day, then you can kind of turn in for the night, I think.
Okay, I would like
Okay,
to put in a stipulation.
I would like to put in a
Yes.
stipulation.
Bardly goes out first thing in the morning,
Bardly goes out first thing in the morning,
before
and just before, like, dark, to feed Frank.
Okay, that's fine. Yeah. If Ivo
When, light up and,
if
light down.
Ivo tells you where
I'll
he
go out and feed
is,
him.
then you can do that easily.
Ivo, where's Frank?
Ivo, where's Frank?
I pointed the large tree.
Yeah, so
Sleeping
even
on
over
that
top the
left
city
side.
wall, you can see like the very tippy top of a tree, I think, to the west.
Okay.
Okay.
That's where he was last.
Alright.
Alright.
I don't have to tell you.
I don't have to tell you squat.
Someone's dusty.
Says the girl who tried to
Says the girl who tried to charm me. I'm still not happy about
I said I
that.
would never do
Oh,
it
yeah.
again.
How are we gonna approach this?
How are we gonna approach this fucking guy again? Like he said we should. After we just fucking.
Yeah,
after
you
that
did. You
shenanigans
big
back
oofed that, if I'm honest.
What was
Yeah,
that scream?
what was that scream, by the
I
way?
was hoping you would think it was real and we could all go upstairs real quick.
Wait, was it fake?
Wait, was it fake?
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Fake.
Oh, yeah, it was
that
fake.
Oh, cocksucker.
Oh, cocksucker!
I got somebody with it.
It's not the right person.
He said we weren't allowed to go upstairs, so obviously he's hiding something up there.
On second thought,
I don't think he wanted us in his house. I don't know why we thought that.
No offense, but I don't really want somebody rummaging around my bedroom either,
I mean,
so...
it makes sense, but he's definitely hiding something.
Alright.
I kind of agree on that point.
He was weird.
You know, I think he knows more to know, like, what's going on with the attacks around this town than he's, like, letting on.
I don't know. All I found was a werewolf pop. Okay?
That's kind of weird.
Holmes, you've broken the case.
I mean, it was like a children's
It had
book,
vampires, it had Frankenstein, it had everything.
Hey, it was just like a nursery tale book.
F is for Frank. Z
Yes.
is for zombie.
No, F is not for Frank. Frank would not be in that book. Don't hurt Frank's feelings.
Make someone
Well, no,
else,
when
but I
you
mean
come
that in a
back.
good way.
Okay, what is your plan, guys?
Right. Right. So, well, I mean,
I want to go see Patches.
I want to go to the church.
Oh, true. Yeah, we need to do that. We
Wherever
should
the
have done
fuck the
that before
church
we got
is.
fucking chased
Yeah,
off the property.
you kind
Yeah,
of
that's
did. So low key, I would recommend you wait to do that, but you could try and walk around the back of his house right now if you want.
Okay, no, but I am
Again,
Let me know what you guys want to do.
again, my bad. I could try minor
fuck.
illusion again.
No,
Yeah, I'm
don't
sure that'll fucking work.
do not.
Worked
Do
so good before.
I don't know. I guess let's go get a fucking drink then. Had enough of this day.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I know. Yeah, I know Beric's in. I don't know about the other two. Fucking.
I'm along for the ride right now.
Why not?
Oh, great.
Ooh. Okay. Where are you headed?
I don't know. Where are we headed?
So
Well, the Lord just sent his guards
I
after
mean,
us, right?
they shooed you out forcefully. He didn't.
Okay.
You know, he wasn't like trying to arrest you or anything. If you were looking for a place that
Okay.
serves drinks, the Knight's Goblet, the Rum Well, and the Snake Oil Tavern all sell drinks. They're like the three main places. So kind of, I guess you could think of it this way: the Knight's Goblet is kind of like the Hyatt. So that's like a really high end, like you're gonna pay top dollar, but they have really nice stuff. The Rum Well is kind of the middle of the road where the everyman hangs out, and then the Snake Oil Tavern is like your dive bar where like the lower class kind of goes to.
Okay, so that's not like the Snake Hole
It's
Lounge.
not like the Snake Hole Lounge, no.
Bummer.
You can make it. You can make it that
Okay.
way if you dream it, man.
I think we should. Where do you think we could hear a rumor?
I'm feeling the Rum Well, to be honest with you.
Alright.
That
From
sounds
well,
like
it is.
me.
We got reasons.
Okay. So the What?
That's a... No, keep going, you're good. No, keep going, you're good.
Rumwell, well-known tavern near the docks. Very large, with many rooms upstairs. Caters more towards general folks and sailors, like I said. As you enter the tavern, you see that, although it has been maintained well, it's not a classy establishment. Drunk sailors litter the bar and tables around the area. Some of the common folk and merchants are also imbibing here. The barkeep is a large half-orc, which is somewhat uncommon in this part of the world. He's wearing leathers and sporting an eye patch. You see no weapons on him, but you get the impression that he occasionally has to keep the peace in addition to serving drinks. As you approach the bar, you can see that to the side of it is a steep staircase leading down, likely to a cellar where alcohol is stored. Okay.
Hey, barkeep.
Yeah, so you walk up, he walks right up to you. He's kind of got like, he's like the traditional like guy with the towel over his shoulder and like apron on or whatever. Yeah, no, he's that guy. He's like rubbing a bottle clean, like doing all of the good barkeep things.
Nice.
Yeah, and he's got like these really big like these half horse like tusks coming out from him. He's got like a big overbite, and he's got like teeth that are coming out from the side. And he's like, "Well, what are you having?"
Oh god, 4 whiskeys. Oh god, 4 whiskeys.
4 whiskeys for you.
Yeah, actually.
And he deftly pours out 4 shot glasses. Takes the bottle, perfectly pours it, shoves them all to you, exactly measured correctly, exactly in a straight line, perfectly poured.
I was doing a bit because I was going to act like I was going to give one to all of us, but I'm
No, he tested your gangster. Okay. Alright, so you take 4 shots of alcohol. Okay, make a constitution check. Make it with advantage. Okay, glad you did.
Okay.
Yeah, so you hold it down. You're like, boom, 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 boom. Slam the last one down, and then you're just like, okay, I'm good.
Right. I will have 1 whiskey. Thank you.
Boom! It's done in 8 seconds to you.
Perfect. Appreciate that.
And I guess he looks at the 2 of you back behind the 2 at the bar. What are you having?
I will have a beer.
And then he's like a little bit dejected because he's been making like sick drinks, and then he just has to like go fucking pour beer from the tap, and he's like, okay, here. And you, milady?
I'll take a glass of ale.
Again, he's like, fucking ale. Alright, here.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. And, you know, as you guys are drinking, he's like, he looks at Beric first, and he says, alright, that'll be 4 gold for the whiskey.
Okay. How much for every?
4 gold for the whiskey, yeah. Yeah, it's a gold a shot.
No, I mean for everyone. For everyone.
Oh my, big man. We'll say, and then he's kind of doing math in his head. He's not the smartest guy. He's like, 7 gold for everyone.
Okay, here you go.
Alright, so mark off 7 gold. Where are you in from?
Did it. Somewhere. Fuck. Where are we from? I can't. I was in the woods.
We came from Fandolin, you drunk bastard.
Dude, yeah. So you're probably fucking pretty hammered if you just took 4 shots in a row. Even if you drink a lot, that's gonna fucking fuck you up.
Oh, I haven't got to drink in 3 days, so. And I pretty much have only eaten once, so yeah.
You did have a big breakfast, but you know.
Don't worry, I'm playing into it.
Don't worry, I'm playing into it. We're good.
Okay, and I think he takes a look at you, and he leans over the bar, and then he lifts up his eye patch. He does have his other eye. He just wants to like get his good eye on you. And then like puts his eye patch back down again. Like, Fandolin, eh? I heard there's a new dwarf in that town.
It is.
What? Is that just for aesthetics?
So I can keep my night vision. You know how the pirates do it?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. No, that's a good idea.
Now I
like
always
that.
have dark vision.
Yeah, do you have an extra?
Yeah, do you have an extra?
Well, actually, that man there has one on his head right now, and he points at Beric. Beric, you still have that bejazzled eye patch from before.
I do, yeah.
You do?
I do, yeah. It's still in my inventory. Oh, it's awkward. You want this?
Kind of.
Like,
Why are we doing this in front of everyone? It's weird.
I'm sorry. I apologize.
I
Continue.
hand it to you. Let's give it to you.
Thank you.
Oh, thank you.
Dude, nice. Okay. So you have it like on your eye.
Alright.
Yeah, covering my...
Yeah, covering
Covering
my
the right eye.
eye.
Okay.
Goodbye, eye patch.
Okay. And he's like, yeah, I've heard a lot of good things coming out of Fandolin. They're really building it up.
Oh yeah, that's great.
Okay.
I mean, I mean, what do you want me to
It's
say?
much better now that it's got a new
The
mayor.
new mayor? Who's the new mayor?
Oh, the dwarf.
Oh,
the
the dwarf's
dwarf.
the mayor now. Ha ha ha! That's a laugh.
Fair enough.
Fair enough.
I don't think he's the man, to be honest.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they never said if he was the mayor or not. You definitely just made that up and lied to this guy, but he doesn't fucking know the difference, so it doesn't matter, really.
Oh,
Apparently not the man.
might as well
apparently
be
not
the
the mayor. I apologize. I don't know who's the mayor anymore.
Is there a mayor? That guy was the mayor, but he
I
was
mean,
not a good
as far as you know, he is still the mayor.
Oh, is he really?
Oh,
Yeah.
is he really?
You've not heard anything. No one has killed him. So,
We should have usurped.
Man, we should have usurped that dumbass.
wow.
just took over Phandalin. This arc.
Yeah, right. Okay, now we're going back to Phandalin, murdering everyone, taking it for our own.
The time's out now.
It's so I think he looks at you guys, and he I like you. The name is Tusk, and he points to his teeth there. He's like, what are you in town for?
Oh, we almost died, so we got brought here.
Oh, you're not the ones that have been staying at the Goblet, have you?
Oh yeah, that's us.
Yes, that's
Oh,
us.
the Goblet, such an expensive establishment.
Is it?
Is it?
guess.
I mean, I guess.
We haven't paid our bill yet, so.
Well, they charge 10 gold a night per person.
What? Are you fucking serious, mate?
Yeah, that's a bit
We are
ridiculous.
much more down to earth. You know, we only charge 2 gold. He's very proud of that he can
Well,
cater to the masses.
oh yeah, mate, that's cool.
Can I interest you in another drink?
You know.
Oh, come on!
I'll have a beer.
I mean, yeah,
He
I'm gonna have another
he-
whiskey.
Pussy!
Yeah.
He pours you the drink. He gives it to you, Beric. Anyone else?
Easy, Tusk. Whiskey, please.
My man. Alright, he pours you out one.
I mean, if you wanna. I mean, I kind of want to maybe move where we're staying.
And he wraps
me
you up instantly.
Yeah.
And he's, oh, of course. I knew the Goblet wasn't anything. Yes, you're welcome to stay here. I'll even give you a discount.
How about I offer you this? How about we perform and you let us stay here for free? Me
Even
and
better.
Bardly here are.
My man.
As
Yeah.
long as I
man.
can have half your takings.
Oh yeah, sure.
That sounds fair.
He is
That sounds fair.
he has a shit-eating grin on his face right now.
I'm down with this guy.
Okay,
Down with this guy.
He's really into it. So you guys are kind of chatting away. Is there anything else you want to ask him about?
Have you heard anything strange going on around outside of town, like people being attacked on the road?
Oh, you mean the undead?
Like what happened to us?
Oh, the undead.
Or the
Whoa,
bandits?
Yeah, what?
Okay, tell me about both.
You've been in town. You've not heard.
No, I just woke up from like a fucking coma, mate.
Well, they're all undead around the woods. It started a few weeks ago. We haven't been able to get anyone to get rid of them. And bandits have been, 4 or 5 years now. I think they actually started up in Phandalin. You probably know about them.
Oh shit! Don't
They
tell me.
wear
They
red.
do. They wear red cloaks.
Oh fuck!
Right.
Yeah, let's change the subject.
About those undead, what direction are they? Towards the
So
big tree.
they're just on the other side of the farmlands, on the east side of town.
Oh, okay.
So I will.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna pop you out to the main map real quick, just so you guys can get a general lay of the area. So you're in Phandalin right now, or no, you're in
Fuck, this is big.
you're
No, we're in
you're in
Leilon.
Leilon right now. So you have kind of copses of trees and a small forest to the east of you right now. To the north of you are pretty open fields with sparsely populated trees, and that's actually where you were attacked, a little bit outside of town, kind of on that north side. Pretty much directly to the south of you it's called the Mire of Dead Men. It's basically a big-ass swamp where they had a lot of battles a long time ago, and there were also a lot of undead in the area. And then you have the coastline is to your west. So I'll pop you back in. So just now you kind of have more of a general overview of where it is. So actually, technically, we would be looking...
And Frank was over here, right?
I said, and Frank was over here.
I said, and Frank was over here.
So Frank's there.
Right?
The trees are over here. To the south of you, south of the forest, are actually going to be... Or south of the farmlands, there's actually going to be forest and the mire. And then to the east of you is going to be where the docks are. That's where the water is. So we're actually as like a slanted view right now, a sideways view.
Okay, but
the zombies and shit.
The zombies and shit are over this way.
Generally like where the compass is. In that general area. Yep.
Those are on the opposite side.
Those are on the opposite side of the city.
They are on the opposite-ish side of the city. Not really, because you're in the middle of the city, but yeah.
I meant from Frank.
Oh, from Frank. Yes, they're on the opposite side of Frank. But you were attacked.
Okay.
The same direction as Frank.
Yeah, I know.
Okay.
Yeah, I know.
So I think he kind of like explains, that kind of what's going on.
Right. Have there been any other like crazy animal attacks?
None that I've heard of. Just you all. I think the Lord was actually looking for you. He was very interested in you.
Yeah, we spoke
Oh,
to
did
him.
you? Was he? Yeah, did you figure out what was going on? What exactly happened?
Oh no, still lots of questions.
I'm very sorry to hear. Well,
Do you mind telling me more about the Lord? Do you know anything?
Oh, the Lord's been the Lord.
How long?
How long?
Since his birth. He's been the Lord since his father was the Lord. Since his father was the Lord, it's kind of run in the family. He's really tried to make the city up and coming. He's bustled our port. He's made our imports and exports go in. I'm making more money than I have in a long time. But we've had to work a very, very long time, or very, very hard in order to keep up with his demands.
Right.
Is he a good dude?
Is he a good dude though?
I mean, to be honest, I've never met the man. But from when he waves by, on his carriage procession once a month, when he makes his rounds of the town, and looks at us, he seems like a nice guy.
Right.
On his carriage,
Weird.
riding by us.
Just a weird enemy.
Can I insight this?
Yeah, can I insight this?
What are you looking for, man?
I want to see if he's like.
I want to see if he's like trying to hide disdain
sure.
and stuff.
No.
Okay.
Nope.
Okay.
All right.
Look, man, I was just trying to see if you'd heard anything, but I think I would like to stay here. I don't really, and just one little stipulation, if you don't mind, we'll perform for you, but we can't tell anyone that we are, those folks, the ones.
And he's like, he puts his hand on you again. Oh, don't worry, I won't.
Okay.
Discretion is.
Yeah. I kind of don't want people knowing where I'm staying. I kind of like to keep a low profile.
Yeah. Do you guys have any more questions? What's going on? What's your plan?
I don't think I have any more questions.
I'm gonna get one more drink.
Okay,
and
I
then
think
go
he
feed
gives
Frank.
it to you for free. I mean, if you guys are, if it's an ale, an ale is cheap enough that he's gonna put it on the house. Whiskey's probably gonna have to pay for, but
That's fair.
Okay. Anybody else?
I'm good.
Okay. So I think this is how it plays out then. You guys hang out for a little bit. It's getting to be dusk time. You know, people are coming in from their hard day's work, wanting their food. They're coming in. The tavern is full. What are you guys playing on, man?
Let's do Sandstorm by Darby.
Okay. Yeah. So you perform Sandstorm by Darude. Yeah. Make a performance check. Okay. God, by golly, they are very impressed. They're extremely impressed. Yeah. So you were gonna get, you know, I predetermined this beforehand. You're gonna get 60 gold from just people giving it to you. They're so happy. You know, you have like a little coin thing in front of where you are. You're gonna get 60 gold from your performance.
Thank you.
Yes,
Thank you.
they're
Thank
they're very happy. And then I think, you know, after you're done, Tusk comes up and with his hand out.
Yeah, I give him 30.
Yeah,
Okay, so
give
he
him
takes
30.
30. So you're gonna get 30 gold. You know, as your stipend there. And you are inundated with people asking questions. What happened to you? Tusk didn't say shit. You guys are literally local celebrities. Not everyone fucking knows who you are. There's just people like, how? What happened? What happened? How did you guys survive? We never heard anything like that before. What's going on? There's just 10 people crowding around you guys right now.
I mean, it's not that impressive.
It's just some, like, a band.
They look at Lamia and Ivo and they're like, were you guys there too? What happened?
Yeah.
What happened? What happened?
They were just we beat up some wolves.
Wolves? I heard it was bigger than wolves. They were big wolves, like dire wolves?
Yeah, I guess. Is that what we call them now?
I don't know. You tell me. You saw them.
Yeah.
They were very, very big.
Can I, like, look pleadingly at Tusk?
Yeah, persuade him, I think is what you're going to want to do.
Give him puppy dog. Give him puppy dog, guys.
Yeah, it's okay. After about a minute of this, Tusk comes over and he's like, alright, you lot, clear out. Clear out. He, like, starts pushing people away from you guys. You're able to, like, pack up in peace. And go ahead, and he's like, alright, your room's upstairs, first door on the left. Are all of you staying in the same room?
Preferably not.
Yeah, I don't know about that.
Yeah, I don't know about that.
Well, who's going where?
Ivo, how you feeling?
Ivo, how you feeling? I mean, we can stick back with his cousin.
No. I sleep fully nude. It's the only way I can
I
sleep.
want my own room.
Like, well, I guess I could pull a mattress in and the boys can bunk and then the girl can have her own.
That's fine.
Yeah, we'll make it work. Back, you're on the floor.
Okay.
There's a mattress, though. So.
You know you have to sleep.
Okay, so you guys going up to your rooms?
I mean, I want to go feed.
Yeah.
I mean, I want to go feed.
I thought
Frank
you fed him before you walked out. Are you feeding him again?
What? He's outside of town.
What? He's outside of
Yeah,
town,
I thought
isn't
that
he?
you had went out before you went into the bar to do that. Is that not true?
No, I did not.
No, I did
Oh,
not go
okay,
out
okay, I
before
got you,
went
I got
into
you.
the
Yeah, so, yeah, you can go out now.
Yeah.
Yeah, I am
No.
drunk and going out.
Yeah, I am drunk and going out.
So you're stumbling along. Okay, make a perception check.
Oh, fucking great.
Oh, fucking great.
Yeah, you're wandering along. You're kind of going along the main road here. You get up to the T intersection after coming up from the Rum Well. You're making your way to the other side of town. You're almost right in front of the Snake Oil Tavern. You kind of look behind you like a couple times, like, what the fuck? But you're just wobbling along. You think someone may be behind you. You don't really understand like what's going on right now. You're like getting the feeling that everything is not copacetic, but it's like you're just drunk enough to like not care that much. So you're like, fuck it, it's fine. Like, fuck it, I don't care anymore, whatever.
Alright.
Okay, so you get
Alright.
out. You come out to kind of, you know, we're gonna call these the slums for lack of a better word. These are the people that can't afford houses in town, so they had to stay on the city outside of town. You make your way around. You make your way to the big tree, and sure enough, peeking his head around the tree is Frank. You see Frank.
Hi, Frank.
Hi, Frank. How are you? No, come here,
He
buddy.
comes up and he literally just
bro.
barrels over you, and you're on the ground.
No, it's
licking
not
your
your boy.
face.
You're such a hey. Get out of me so I can
He's
beat
like,
you.
"Oh,
Go.
Alright, I'm gonna give him.
Alright, and I'm gonna give him. We'll give him 3
Ooh,
pieces of
he's
ration.
very happy. He's like, he's nodding away.
Right, Frank.
Right, Frank.
No hunting.
No hunting.
He just like turns his head. He's like,
Right,
Right.
I guess I'm gonna have to try and
I guess I'm gonna have to try and animal handle
Okay.
this motherfucker
Go ahead.
while drunk.
disadvantage.
God damn it.
And you're gonna do that.
Yeah, I know.
Right, so
I'm telling him, like, trying to signal him, no hunting, no.
I'll come back.
I'll come back
All right, so
tomorrow morning.
this is what I think plays out. Okay, this is how it plays out. You like look at him and you're like,
Yeah.
you point at him. And you go, bah! And you're like, I think that's all you're able to get out. And you make that pretty coherently. And if a bear could nod, you think that he might be nodding. You also could be drunk. So.
Good boy.
Good boy.
Good boy, Frank.
Good boy, Frank. Okay, stay here.
And I think he follows you for like a little bit, but once you get too close to the town, he kind of like slows down and then he does stop.
Okay.
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 Kind of stumble my way
you go
back.
to the rum well.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. You make it to the rum well without incident. Everyone is going to sleep, I imagine.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Everyone goes to sleep. We play the Final Fantasy sleep noise. Doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. It is now morning time, and we're gonna start out again. So the way this is gonna work. We're gonna pick 3 places during the day that you guys can go ahead and choose where you want to go to, and then that'll be kind of how the day plays out. So it's morning time. You guys are all kind of going downstairs. Breakfast is on the house. These fucking proprietors, man, they really like. If you guys weren't performing, you would get totally dicked with money, but that really saved you just a fucking shit ton of money.
Right, so,
Right, so,
Are
you know,
performers or adventurers?
Dave.
Dave.
Alright.
And brewmasters too. Although
It's true, but it's been a minute.
That is true, but it's been a minute.
yeah, I don't know if we can really claim that anymore, but we are. So deal with it. Deal with that.
Make some sense.
Yeah, we should make some soon.
Good practice. Anyway.
Good practice. Anyway,
So sit down and eat.
so sit down and eat, and then when we
finish,
finish, I'm gonna tell these guys I'm gonna go
Okay.
see Frank again. Whenever that
So,
happens.
I mean, I'm gonna say you guys can go ahead and do that, or you can go ahead and do that. It doesn't take much of your day, to walk to the end of town and back, maybe 20 minutes, so not the end of the world.
Yeah.
Yep. Okay. So you are all finished. Everyone is fed. You're good to go.
Right, so.
Right. So, what exactly are you doing, like
Here
and hanging out and
talk to the Lord.
trying to talk to the Lord?
Hey, me?
No, fucking
No, fucking Ivo.
Okay.
Yes, you.
I told your friend. I'm just trying to find someone, and I thought the Lord knew something about it.
Well, I mean, that's about the least descriptive you can
Yeah.
possibly
Also, I
be.
think you told Beric, but you didn't tell these other people. They have no fucking idea what you're doing there.
Well, I got attacked with my friend about a couple years ago, and when I woke up, they were gone, and I haven't been able to find them. And the attacks that have been happening around this town are very similar to the attack that happened to me and my friend.
And what kind of attack
And,
was that?
and what kind of attack was that?
Well, I go back and forth between thinking it was werewolves or zombies. I don't know. I kind of woke up, like, pretty close to dead.
So,
So, You got attacked by either a wild animal or a rotting corpse, and you're not sure which one.
Going on leads.
Okay.
What brings you to town?
I got attacked. Literally right outside of town.
I think you said that a little bit too loud, and a couple of people eating breakfast look over and start pointing and that's the guy. That's them.
No, it's alright. Christ.
I was talking to Beric about that. Are you guys gonna get those wounds checked out? It could have been werewolves.
Well, that was my plan. That was my plan yesterday until you got us kicked out of the only church in town.
I mean, yeah, it was my fault. I'm sorry.
Anyway. So yeah, I guess I would like to go to the church. That's still on my list of shit to
is that
do.
what you want to do in the morning?
No, I guess we can go when we go see the Lord.
Okay, sure. Yeah. No problem.
Right, so where should we go for the morning here?
Patches.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I'm down with that.
Patches.
Ivo, Lamia, what are you doing?
We can go to Patches.
Who's Patches?
Let's do it. You'll love him. He's fucking great.
He's kind of weird. Let's be honest.
No, he's the best.
Dude, he looked at my wine 4 times.
Medically,
Medically,
he looked at it. It was fine.
No, he liked it too much. There's too much.
Oh, stop it. Stop being shy.
By performers, are you guys just a band of gay troopers or?
No.
Well, if we were.
Yeah, but what if we were?
They do have huge
is
legs.
that?
It's canon.
You guys
It is
sneak
canon.
in together?
It's canon.
No. He's fake naked.
It was a joke. Again. Come on.
There's nothing wrong with being gay.
Trying to lighten.
Alright, anyway, we're going to Patches. You can do whatever you want.
Patches, I'm interested.
Right, then come
Okay,
on.
Ivo.
And all towards Patches.
All right.
Yeah, we're going to Patches.
I don't know. I thought you died.
Trying my very best not to be, noticed.
Okay. Are you going to sneak there?
I am
Then
not.
I'm not sure there's a lot you could do about that.
That's fair.
It's not a far
That's
walk.
fair.
The docks are pretty much right across the street, so
Yeah,
you don't have to go far.
Yeah,
I mean, you're going to arguably the most busy place in town, though.
Yeah, I know.
Okay.
Yeah, I know.
The docks, a bustling port with a crowded market. This is where you can buy and sell normal wares. There are also many merchants selling a variety of goods. You, in one of the stalls, find Patches located there. Several ships are in port, so it's currently busy. The busy marketplace is covered in vendors and people constantly moving around. Lined up along the dockside is a narrow row of tents stretching from one end of the dock to the other. In front of each tent is a merchant selling their wares. Sailors are moving back and forth, lugging supplies from ship to ship. You also, I think, something, pretty easily steps out to you, even in this early hour of the morning. You see people just basically passed out on the docks, and that strikes you as something not very like sailors in the very early morning. But you see, basically think of this as a bazaar. People kind of shouting at you, buy this shit, buy my shit. And you kind of pass, and there's a guy with pottery. There's a guy with ball bearings. There's Patches and Charles.
I was gonna say this will really fuck with him, but when we get to the bazaar, I want to message Charles.
The cantrip message?
The cantrip message, and be like, where are you
Oh
at?
god. So I think alright, so you say that, and then you see this little hat jump up in the air like 50 feet away from you.
Yes!
Okay, so you're walking over to him?
Yeah.
Okay, so Patches is like, oh, hey! Hey, guys! And then Charles is like, oh, good to see you guys. Good to see you guys.
How are you two?
How are you two?
We're doing great. How was your sleep? How was the night's goblet?
I mean, I'm
not dead, so...
Good to hear. What can we do for you? I'm glad to see you up and about.
Just one move.
Hi.
Gotten a nice little collection of some shit that I'm sure you might be.
Oh,
that's
of
it.
course I'm interested.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So now we'll go into, I think, merchant mode, right? So anyone who wants to can pull up Patches in the NPC section. So if you want to look, because I think this is the first time you looked, so go over one to see everything. One more. Yes. So that'll have everything. So you could look there, no to what NPCs. Yep. And that'll... Yeah. So list
Forgot about
the
that.
full listing of his wares. He sells potions, he sells weapons, he sells anything. Everything for a price. And I've kind of just made this very easy for you guys. For anything that you might want. But first, let's deal with your selling and haggling part.
Does it tell you what your items are? Like my shiny chain that I don't know what it is.
Yeah,
And the
so you're holding it out to
chain.
him?
Yeah, can you tell me what this is?
Oh, this
Patches.
is very, very interesting. This is of dwarven make. It's a clockwork amulet.
What's that do?
Gotta love the RP. So-
Yeah. What's it do?
What'd that do?
what that mouth do? Yeah. So I mean, he tells you. Let me pull it up for you. Yeah, he knows, exactly what it is. Patches knows everything. Patches is a fucking G. Yeah. So you should have it now. It should have popped up on your screen. And I will read it for you. Copper amulet contains tiny interlocking gears and is powered by magic from Mechanus, the plane of clockwork predictability. A creature that puts an ear to the amulet can hear a faint clicking and whirring noise coming from within. We make an attack roll wearing this amulet. You can forego rolling the d20 to roll a 10 on the die. Once used, this property can't be used again until the next dawn. So this essentially gives you a 10 plus whatever your modifier is on the dice for one time per day. But Patches also says, oh my, this is very interesting. I have some buyers back in Neverwinter that would be quite impressed with this. Would you be interested in selling it?
And how valuable is it?
How valuable is it? And he looks at you.
Yeah.
To me?
Yeah, he looks right at
me?
you, man.
I don't know. I feel like Beric could probably use this though.
What does it do? Again?
So
Oh,
Gives you a
sorry.
plus 10 on an attack roll, right?
No, it gives you
it
an
gives you
auto
an
10.
auto 10, and then you can add whatever your modifier is to it once a day. It's not. It is literally any roll.
Oh, any roll. So even
Any
like
roll.
a save roll?
That's what I said.
Well, you said
Did I?
attack before.
Oh,
Yeah, this says attack
is it
roll.
it's not supposed to be attack. It's supposed to be a roll.
It says when you
Any
make
roll.
an attack roll.
Yeah, the
Any
description says attack. Okay.
I will remove that. But it can only be used once a day. I think. Okay, you guys are like looking back and forth at each other, and I just imagine like Ivo holding it up to Beric, and Beric is like looking at it like sideways, like what? And he says, "Okay, I'll make it easy for you. If you want, I'll give you anything from my wares. Anything that's worth up to 2,000 gold for this. This is quite a valuable piece."
Shit. We'll come back to me. I have some reading to do. He gave me his catalog,
yeah, he gave you his
right?
fucking pamphlet that's got all his shit in it.
I'll take 2 potions.
Alright.
Oh, sure enough. Alright, so minus 100 gold.
I have a bag of gems and a bag of gold, and I don't know what that means.
I think we determined what the bag of gold was, no? Okay, let me go back and look.
Sorry.
And the bag of gems, you are going to roll a 1 or a D100 for.
Oh shit.
Oh shit.
It is worth 620 gold. There's a couple diamonds in there, a couple rubies. You got some fucking major shit going on right there.
Bro, how did you end up with all the fucking money?
He literally took a bag of fucking diamonds.
Yeah, that's fair.
I'm looking back at my notes now for the
oh.
gold, so give me one. You guys can talk. I will respond, but I'm looking for this.
I definitely want... Okay, so I'm also going to try to sell the dragon.
The Dragon Guard, okay.
What's the dragon guard?
What's the
breastplate.
dragon guard?
I'm wearing the breastplate.
I'm wearing the breastplate.
The scale?
The scale mail?
It's, yeah... It's like the scale mail is what you have. The dragon guard is the like heavy armor.
Okay.
It is.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, get rid of that.
I've been forgetting
Yeah, get
music
rid of
this
that
whole
shit.
time. Sorry, guys. Let me put on something for you while we talk about it.
Yeah, this fucking bracer defense.
I gotta get rid of,
I gotta get rid of Lightbringer here.
Let me look up Dragon Guard. Just see what it's worth.
Yeah, the bag of gold was from Venom Fang, if that helps.
Was from Venomfang?
Yeah, pretty sure, because it was right next to the bag of gems.
I think so, right?
It's no price. What does Dragon Guard do again?
Fuck
You
out.
guys should have it somewhere, right? Because it's not on my list.
we do not.
I'm trying to
We
figure
do
it out.
not.
Alright, let me look it up again.
You can just make up some armor.
Well, I want it to be fair. Uh, 15 plus dex. Plus one breastplate. For plus 1 breastplate, I'm gonna say. Say I'll give you 350 gold for it. That's actually more than market price, but I like the engravings. All right,
I'll take it.
you will take 350 gold, sir.
And then... Right, and then I get 620 for the...
You do.
Yeah. Okay, there's one. Let's see what else. I had one. Well, how much would you give me for this quarterstaff? My plus 1.
Is it the staff of defense?
Oh yeah, how much will you give me for the staff of defense? Wait, no, yeah.
How many do you have? How many staffs do you have?
I have 2. How much will you give me for the staff of defense and my plus 1 quarter?
Both of them. The plus 1 quarterstaff market price is 300 gold. The staff of defense has a little bit better, right? Because it gives you 1 AC, I think, too. So that's going to be worth probably 550 gold. And now Beric is fucking rich.
Alright. Alright. Hold on, let me do some math here.
I'm gonna sell Lightbringer.
Okay.
Mace.
He's buying all of your shit.
Who wants to let me borrow 420 gold? Said, who wants to let me borrow 420
Are you almost there?
gold?
Hang on.
420 blaze.
Plus 1 mace. Yeah, so the going rate for that is it's 300. So it has a little bit extra damage, 350 for that.
And it makes light.
And it makes light.
Yeah, I can also make light. He like flicks his hand and there's a fucking light in his hand.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, okay. We're not everybody can patch. Just goddamn.
Cheeky fuck.
Cheeky fuck.
Take it or leave it.
I took it.
All right.
I took it. I took
350.
it. Here. Right. I mean, I could just trade you for that harmonica of yours. Fucking, that thing's tight.
No, but I do.
No, but I do.
Scrolls, right?
Yeah, you should probably get rid of your scrolls.
Yeah. Scroll of Charm and Scroll of Fireball.
Yeah. What was the first one?
Scroll of
That-
Charm.
And scroll of fireball.
Wait a minute. Give me that scroll of fireball. Don't go selling
Scroll of
that.
charm. He's not gonna get. He's gonna give you like 50 gold for a scroll of charm. Okay.
It's okay.
Okay, well,
Okay.
I'll take that.
Oh, he's gonna keep that.
But
Okay.
I'll give
What?
you the Fireball.
Patches has like fucking 15,000 gold apparently. He's the best Skyrim merchant.
Yeah.
You have the Fireball one now, okay?
Thank you. Right. So I would like to purchase the +1 harmonica,
Okay. I'm trusting you guys to keep track of your stuff. So.
as well as 4 potions of
Okay.
healing.
Put him up.
And I pay for it.
Okay.
Right. Now, Beric, why do you want 400 gold? What are you getting?
Wait, 420. Well, if you give me 420, then I can buy. The.
300 gold is how much the sack of gold was, Beric.
Oh shit. Okay. Then I only need. I only need 120 gold.
Right. So if I give this to you, you're gonna be all set. You're gonna be happy for a while.
Oh. Oh yeah.
All right. Here you go.
And I won't have any. I won't have any money to spend on booze, so everyone wins.
No, I'll keep you tip top. That's fine.
Alright, so I want to buy. Let's see. Where did it go?
What are you looking for?
Something. Oh wait, no, this costs 3,000 bucks. I need more money.
I don't have that much, you crazy bastard.
You don't have 500 more gold?
No.
Ivo?
I have 400 gold.
I mean, together we can probably get you there, but I also don't know what Ivo's trying to get.
I've been deciding things aren't that good.
Oh, wait, yeah, he's about to trade a fucking clockwork amulet in for something that's 2,000 gold.
What's the...
$2,000 credit.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, the $2,000 credit.
What are you trying to get?
I want to get this thing that gives me +2 AC when using no armor or shield.
The bracers of defense.
Yeah, and then I wanted to buy the collapsible pole too. But I can do with just.
I've only got 454, and I have to be able to feed Frank.
Well, how much would you take for this proof against poison?
Oh my. Man, you're selling everything.
I'm about to be a tank now.
Let me
Here,
look.
how about I
I'm
just give
gonna
you
look it up.
$2,000
He'll give you market price for it. So
I mean, we can make this work without that, probably.
I'm about to not need it.
I think I know what I'm going to trade for.
yeah, I mean that is a
don't.
very valuable piece. He's gonna give you a lot of money if you want to sell that.
Yeah, I'll
I
sell
really
it.
want to get rid of the poison.
Okay, he'll give you 1,800 gold for it, but you are welcome to do it. Who am I? Yeah.
Give me. Let Ivo do his thing. Come back to me.
I was thinking I'd get the Elvenkind boots. so I can have advantage on stuff. I don't know if that's good or not, though.
What did you want to do? I'm sorry.
The one that's no sound when walking and advantage on
Oh.
stealth checks, so then I can be really stealthy.
You want some nice boots too? You jealous of my boots?
Yeah, you do have some nice... Man.
Got mine from a dwarf.
Got mine from a dwarf. Fucking fantastic.
Yeah, let me trade for those. Is that good?
Yeah. Totally can. Okay.
And then I remove my bling
So
chain.
the boots of Elvenkind, or the cloak of Elven, or no, boots of Elvenkind, right? Okay.
Yeah.
So they are off the table now. There's only one.
I'm
So that's it.
super stealthy.
Right.
So if you go over, you probably can type boots of Elvenkind. Yeah, and you could just drag them into your inventory and then equip them. And it will give you everything that you need. Just remember that you have them.
Yeah, that's the hard part. When it puts stuff in, it doesn't put a weight in. I guess they don't weigh anything?
Guess they don't.
Alright.
The pros of magic items.
Okay, I'm gonna sell it.
You can sell it, man. 1800.
I almost bought Frostbrand, but I don't think
I'm gonna buy the bracers
Okay.
of defense. And I'm gonna buy the pole of collapsing.
Okay. Full of collapsing.
How much gold did you
So
take
that's
from me?
20. It's 3,500
None.
total. I'm trusting you guys to keep your money, right?
Yeah, I had 4,300 with
Okay.
everything I sold. And I would like to buy a potion of heroism and a potion of water
Okay.
breathing. And that's it.
Alrighty.
Yeah, I think that's fine. How do I make the fucking harmonica work?
You would just use it like you would use your horn.
Yeah, I know, but
Yeah, I know, but
figure out how
I
to
gotta figure out how
plus,
to like add it.
so can't you just go in and change your spell attack? No.
let's see.
So your
let's
spell
see.
attack mod. So you would just need to know that whenever you're using a spell, as long as you can have a verbal component and a somatic component, then you can add +1. You can't change your DC.
No.
That's weird.
That's why I was over in settings.
That's why I was over in settings.
Sorry,
It fucking
sorry.
clicked me around.
Spell.
Spell save DC modifier.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you should be good now.
+1. I don't know that my spell attack is up.
Global magic attack.
Global magic attack modifier, maybe?
No.
No.
No, you just have to
Something
add
different.
+1 to your spells.
Yeah, but I thought there was a way to do
Yeah, but I thought there was a way to do it, like...
overall.
Oh, I don't know
Overall.
if there's a way.
Okay.
Okay. We're good.
Okey. You guys have your money situation right?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Lamia is poor. No one has helped her out.
Nope.
Nope.
Hey, look, you didn't have
Hey, look, you didn't have to use a charm spell immediately.
I said this was awkward.
Okay. You sold the amulet, Ivo, or you did not? You did. You traded it. Okay.
Traded it, yeah.
Okay, and Patch is like, oh my, that's almost all my gold. I'm glad that you I'm glad that you stopped when you did.
I think I got all my stuff settled.
Harmonica is gone, right? Harmonica.
Yeah.
Okay, I think we got it. Good. Okay.
Yeah, I don't know how to add one to my spell attack.
We can look at it after this.
Yeah, we'll figure it out later.
Yeah, we'll figure it out later.
We can do a tutorial.
Continuing.
Okay, yeah, I mean, Patches is well happy. You've given him many shits.
Right, so Patches, I appreciate you taking in Charles. That was very nice of
Oh,
you.
of course, of course. I couldn't have left him out in the cold like you all did.
Well, I wasn't trying to, but he didn't like
And
coming
he
into
just
town.
he kind of just laughed and he's like, haha, no hard feelings. I was needing an assistant for quite some time.
Well, I'm definitely glad that
you two get along and that you're not like most other people with
Oh,
couples.
we
With people.
and he kind of like looks at you and nods and he's like, thank you.
You're welcome.
Where are you off to today?
Just out and about. The Lord wants to meet with us
Lord
again, apparently, about some...
He'll never tire.
Yeah, some sort of job, I guess. I don't know.
My. Well, I do hope you all the best. I'll be here for a few days. Come and see me whenever you wish. If you get something odd, have no fear. I will have to start charging you for these item identifications, I think, soon. You know, that's kind of a nice
That's
service
fair.
that I'm providing for free right now.
I totally just found these diamonds. I have three diamonds
Three
on me.
diamonds?
Yeah, they were in my...
Yeah, they were in my bag of holding with my fucking Lightbringer and a whole bunch of other shit.
Okay, I mean, diamonds...
Who else?
I
sorry.
think they're probably worth like 100 gold each, man. I mean, it's a fucking diamond.
I mean, I'll just hold on to them.
I'll just hold on to
so
them for
keep
now.
in mind
but
also,
that's fine.
if you guys are casting spells that need components from now on, I am keeping track of that because you guys are fucking rich as shit. So if it says like 500
And that's
GP worth
fine.
of material, you are gonna have to make sure that you have that material, or at least you have the gold to cover it, and we can say that you bought it. So.
Right.
Does my focus not handle most of that shit?
No, not if
it.
it is anything that has a monetary value. So if it just says like a bark of tree and a piece of twine, that's negligible. That doesn't count. But if it's like 50 gold worth of dust, then that is a material component, and that needs to be counted. Especially if it,
Well, I can tell you that the most expensive thing I've seen so far is a ball of guano.
you have some very expensive spells, though. I know for a fact.
I do not.
You may
None
not
of my
have
spells
taken
cost
them,
anything.
but the bard does. The bard has spells.
Oh yes,
Yeah.
the bard definitely does. I
Okay.
don't have
Yeah,
any.
and that's fine
costly
as long as you're keeping track. But anything that I feel like is like, oh my, and take a look at, if it has a component, you need to have money to cover it. So
Like seven sharp thorns.
yeah,
or
that's
small
fine. You
twigs,
pick those
don't
up
care.
coming along the road. That's fine. You have those in a component pouch.
Yeah, it'll say something like...
Yeah, it'll say something
Yeah,
like a diamond.
Like an example is like ruby dust worth 50 gold or something. So you would need to be like, I spent 50 gold to buy ruby dust in order to have the component for this spell, is what you would need to do.
Guess I'm not talking to Frank anymore. Shit.
Does Frank cost money?
How much is that?
Speaking with animals, apparently is ruby dust worth 50
No.
gold. Other than that, that doesn't make any
That's
sense.
the default
No.
that it sets it at. That's not what it really is. I use that as an
Yeah,
example.
speak with animals doesn't
It does
have a
not.
material component.
So how do I tell
It
if
will say
if it does then?
It'll be black, not gray.
Oh, if it's black.
Like
Oh,
the lettering.
Like the lettering will be black.
well then That's like none of this shit.
Probably not. Like Greater Restoration, if you look up that spell, that says diamond dust worth at least 100 gold pieces, which the spell consumes. So you would have to spend 100 gold every time you cast.
I'm looking at his thing.
Yeah, they're all like gray. Yeah, they're all
see
like
how it says
gray.
components, a handful of oak bark. That is not a material.
like that's
I mean,
not
it
shit.
is a material spell component, but it's not a negligible spell component. It costs nothing, basically. So if it...
Yeah. See, I was looking at these bigger ones like these, but see, they're all grayed
which
out.
means that none of the ones you've chosen have costs associated with them. So just keep it... I mean, you guys have money. You can pay it.
I know. I just didn't understand how the
Well,
thing
that's how
worked
it's
with
working from now on. So just be aware.
Okay.
Money matters because you have a shitload of it. Okay. So we'll call it, Patches has had enough of you. He's kicking you out of his stall. Where are you guys going? You can hang out in the bazaar, you can buy other things, you can move along, whatever you want to do.
Do I need more rations? Hang on, let me check my ration store. Gotta keep up. We don't even eat the rations. The rations are
You
strictly
get
for
fucking
fucking
food
Frank.
for free everywhere you go. I don't know why.
I know, it's something about... Alright, no, I got 16 other rations, we're good. I'm flush with rations.
I want to be Frank.
I mean, did you come out with me when I fed him this morning?
No? Did we all go?
I mean, you're welcome to come with me whenever I go to feed him, but I don't... The more we go out there, the more he's gonna want to follow us, and I don't want to do that to him.
But
It's mean.
he's lonely right now.
He's a fucking bear. What do you mean he's lonely? He was trapped in a cage.
And then you saved? Like, did you save him?
Back did.
Well, then he's probably lonely just sitting by, what, a tree?
Yeah, but he's okay. He's big and fluffy. He's fine. We'll pick him up when we go to do whatever.
That's the most wild statement I've heard. You know you're bear.
Yeah, okay. Do we need anything, guys? What do we...
I don't think so.
Me neither. As a bard, I wish I could become proficient in fucking thieves' tools. Right, no, I think we're good. I'm good. I don't know about everybody else.
I'm good. I'm ready.
I think I'm good.
I'm good.
Right, so I guess we're
So you can move on.
strolling off to
Alright,
meet
so
the
you're gonna
Lord.
go ahead and meet the Lord?
Well,
Yes.
time. What time is it right
So
now?
this will be your afternoon.
I'm aware. However, I want to know if I have time to go to the church prior to going to talk to the Lord. Okay.
No. If you want to go to the church separately, that's going to take your afternoon. You would still be able to go there in the evening, if you wanted to do that.
Provided somebody doesn't get us kicked out of the fucking Lord's house again.
No more magic.
Alright.
Okay, let's go see the Lord.
Okay, let's go see the Lord.
We are heading
Set up a meeting with him.
back. So, I mean, you can walk right up to the rear of the building. You don't necessarily have to go in the front way. If you wanted to go into the back, you can.
Yeah, but I mean, he's like waiting.
Waiting
He is.
for us.
I mean, yeah, he
Right.
said, come see me tomorrow, yeah.
Thought he said same time.
That's why I'm trying to figure out what time it is.
He may have said same time, but I'm sure if you see him sometime during the day, that'll be fine.
Then yes, I would like the church.
Okay.
I would like the church first.
So I'll just spoop you guys over.
I don't know what they want.
I don't know what they want to do, but I'm trying to get.
That's fine. You're the one that is delegating, so they haven't voiced any concern.
It's because nobody else talks.
Yeah,
That's because
fuck
nobody
them.
else talks.
I talk all the time!
You did, but that's it.
So,
I don't need to go anywhere.
Fly out of our hands.
Family
Seems
talks to
dangerous.
fuck with
Okay.
me.
Okay, so you guys go ahead. Again, you go through a couple sets of double doors. No one seems to be in here. Books line the back wall, all covered in dust. There seems to be sets of pews, an altar up in the front. Yeah, there's, you call out, no one answers.
Man, fucking balls. Right, okay. There's not like a note.
There is not a note.
Anything,
It's
right?
just, it appears to be empty at the moment.
Okay. I turn
Okay,
around.
yeah, I mean, that took no time at all. You can go see the Lord now, or you can go do something else. That's fine.
Yeah, no.
Okay.
Let's go see the Lord.
That's the Lord.
Back. Yee. Okay. I think Joe greets you out front, and he says, "Oh, hey guys, you're back so soon."
Hey, Joe. How you doing?
I am doing quite well, thank you for asking. It's a surprise to see you again. Did the Lord request your presence?
He did. Something about some sort of, I don't know, project? Is that what he said back?
Yeah.
Well, by all means, go ahead and head inside. Okay, so you guys go ahead and head inside. You will be able to find the Lord. You know, you kind of just like stare around, and he appears to be in the same room that you found him in before. So you can go ahead and walk over to him.
Hello.
Hello, it's good to see you again.
You as well.
Sorry about the awkwardness.
Yeah, that was quite weird. I wasn't exactly sure what was going on. I thought I heard a scream, but it actually seemed to be coming from one of you.
Yeah, no, we had a little conversation about that. It won't happen again.
The one who just lowers and they just like kind of can ignore it. They don't know who cast the spell though.
I think that that's not true.
That's true. You can read the thing.
Give me the spell description again. Yeah, I see it. No, it says, if a creature uses its action to examine the sound or image, the creature can determine that it is an illusion with a successful intelligence check.
They don't know.
If a creature discerns the illusion for what it is, the illusion becomes a feint to the creature. Becomes faint. Oh, the illusion becomes faint to the creature. Okay. Sure, if that's how you want to play it, that's fine. Okay. So he heard a loud noise, and then it trailed off once he found out it was false. So we're going to retcon that. Beric, you determined the same thing. I guess you technically wouldn't know that it was her that did it, because she did not do a voice to do it. It was somatic immaterial.
Okay.
I do believe
She
she
did.
admitted to
Okay,
it
she
after
did.
we
She did.
got
All right,
made.
fine. The Lord is only. It is a slightly important aspect of this, so we definitely want to get our story straight here. Okay.
Okay, Lord. Yeah.
Said you wanted to speak to us.
Said you wanted to
All
speak
right,
to us
moving
again
on.
today.
We'll ignore that thing, that bad thing that happened, that made everything not good thing. Okay.
Yeah, I don't even know what you're talking about, that friend.
Look, I said we're sorry. It won't happen again.
Let's let bygones be bygones. Have you talked to any of the townspeople?
Oh,
Yeah, we talked to
So
a
you've
couple.
heard of what ails our town?
Zombies?
Bandits?
Both of those things.
And werewolves.
And werewolves. Interesting.
I
Interesting.
didn't hear that.
I could have sworn someone said that there were werewolves.
Tell me more, young gray one.
Oh, I don't know much about them.
He seems very intrigued at this. I think he's going to press you for information.
As an out of character point, you said werewolves.
Did I?
No.
Yeah.
No.
She
No.
said. I know
I'm
she
talking
did.
to
Yeah.
Sam.
I thought there was werewolves.
She's like, somebody said werewolves. You said
No,
werewolves.
you fucking dropped the ball, bro.
Oh.
When did we tell you that we were attacked by werewolves? We said there were big wolves.
I just assumed they were werewolves.
Do tell me more.
In fact, I think
Where have
Beric
you
told
seen these
no.
werewolves? He's like kind of walking up close to you now, and he's like putting his hand on you.
Oh, that's creepy. I might have misspoke. I heard they were just large wolves, but there's been no confirmation that they're werewolves or dire wolves or just large fat wolves.
Persuade him. Or deceive him. Either way, I guess. Let me...
You have to challenge that. Unless his passive already beats it.
His passive wisdom is not that high.
Indeed.
Yeah, okay. It's not gonna do it.
God, you got so lucky because you were about to have to
Yeah,
reveal
that's
the whole
not
backstory
gonna
of this
do it.
guy.
Okay, so I guess he's just like, alright, well, fuck it then, that's fine.
Yeah, just big wolves.
I guess it was just big wolves after all. Fine, that's okay. No. Okay, yeah, no, I was talking about the undead problem and the bandit problem that we're having. You know, I was really hoping you all would pull through and wanted to help us out a little bit. You know, these are some problems. No one in the town has been able to deal with them so far. I was hoping you guys could take a look at it. You are adventurers, after all. Except for this gray one. I don't know what the fuck she is.
I think you know what we're gonna ask next.
Adventurers aren't free.
Well,
The druid makes a good point.
The druid makes a good point.
payment can be arranged.
Okay, like what?
Well,
kind of
look
arrangement?
around you. Do you see?
You have the whole place.
Yeah, are you kidding?
No, I'm not giving you my house, you dullard.
Okay, well, there's
Name your price.
I'd like a lot of gold.
I'd like a lot
How
of
much
gold.
is a lot of gold?
I would like one house.
I would like one house, please.
Right, here. About how many zombies are we looking for, and about how many bandits? Like, what's our job here? What do you want
There's
from
quite a
us?
few of each. I'm not going to be coy with you. There's a reason that no one has been able to take care of them so far.
Right,
and you want us to what? Subdue them, eliminate them,
Eradicate them!
The bandits too.
the bandits too.
They have no place in this town.
Okay, well,
Right.
Oh, right. Okay.
They're harassing the merchants, harassing the travelers, murdering outside the city walls.
Murdering, are you sure?
Murdering, are you sure?
We found several corpses along the road. They weren't mangled like yours. They were cut.
Alright, yeah, that does seem bad.
Alright, yeah, that does seem bad.
No sheep, right? No sheep, right? That was probably Frank.
We found the sheep as well. Funny you would mention that. What do you know of the sheep?
Loose lips sink shit.
loose lips sink ships. Fuck.
Christ almighty.
Sheep. We saw. Oh, you won't fucking believe this, mate. When we were walking into town, we saw this fucking huge ass bird that swooped down, and it tore the sheep up, man. It was.
A bird, you say? What kind?
A bird. Oh, it was a really huge hawk, like a huge one, biggest one I ever saw.
Persuade him, I guess.
Biggest one ever.
I'm calling
Okay,
in the
then
background.
assist him. Okay. Well, I've not heard of birds that big, but I suppose they could be around. Well, if you find any, you'll have to dispatch them as well.
Oh yeah, fuck yeah, man. We'll do that.
Absolutely.
Look,
Don't worry.
I'm trusting you a lot. I have faith if you can survive an attack such as you survived, if your reputation precedes you, as it has from Phandalin, I have no doubt that you can do the work that this town needs.
I guess that's fair. This question for you. Kind of an odd one.
Who runs your church?
Who runs your church?
My church? What about the church?
Who runs it?
Who runs it?
Well, there hasn't been a vicar there in well, probably a year now.
Really?
Yeah, he up and left. I haven't seen time yet to replace it.
Seems kind of important.
Okay, when did all your problems start?
Well, now that you mention it.
Okay. Right. Perfect. Bardly just doesn't know what to do with this situation. As an out-of-character point, I think he's just sitting there baffled at the moment.
Okay, so yeah. Just how much gold do you have, like on hand? Let's say.
On hand.
I want
Several millions, of course. I would pay you not that.
What about like 1 million?
He guffaws. He guffaws at you.
Counter offer is usually how this
How
works.
about 1,000 gold to take care of the bandit problem and 1,000 gold to take care of the undead problem? Each. 1,000 and 1,000. Can you not count?
No, I mean for each.
No,
of us,
no,
I can count.
no, not each.
Each. That's I'm negotiating.
And I said no. Do you not understand how negotiation works?
No, I'm really drunk.
750 then.
Each.
Total? Are you going down? I don't understand. Do you know how negotiation works?
God damn it. You know what we mean.
300 gold apiece.
What?
300 gold apiece.
That's less.
300 gold for each of you.
You guys are bad
For
at
each
math.
problem.
That's 900.
So 600
Yeah,
total.
300 if
each.
you deal with the bandits, 300 if you deal with the zombies.
It's not terrible, I guess.
Alright. Fine.
It's a deal.
Deal with your stupid.
I think he
bandits
like goes to
damn
spit in
undead.
his hand, but then like thinks better of it and like fucking just holds his hand out to you. Like he's gonna seal the deal.
I spit right in my hands.
And he's got a glove on, so it doesn't face him. He doesn't care, but he's like, okay, this is how things are supposed to work. This is how normal things go.
Right. Yeah, whatever. Have a good day. Fucking. Why is every man we meet suck?
Dude, it is literally like medieval times. They're not great guys.
Are you trying to make some sort of statement about people in power,
mean,
man?
you know,
What's going on here?
I don't know, man. You tell me.
Look, I'm just saying, if we move south and run into a giant wall,
On your way to Waterdeep, you find a 100-foot tall wall.
We run into this guy, terrible blonde hair, and he's like, the people from Waterdeep. Bringing all kinds of crime.
Okay. Are you guys,
Okay.
are you all finished here?
I mean, yeah, if there's no fucking person in the chapel.
There is no
God
person
damn
in the
it.
chapel currently.
And there's not another church.
And there's not another church in this town, right?
You haven't asked around.
No, but you said I've been through here.
No, but you said I've been
all
through
right,
here a few
fair
times.
enough. You've been through here. There are like a couple of shrines, like you would have found in Phandalin. You know, they like the little shrine there. But this would be the only like temple, and that would serve as like the kind of all-purpose, non-denominational spot.
Sweet.
Sweet. I don't even think I worship a god in this fucking campaign.
Yeah, I mean, even if you don't, if you pray hard enough and give them enough money, sometimes the god answers. That's how it works in this scenario.
Alright. Yeah, I'm still not sure I want to be cured. That's fine.
I want to pray.
Can we build our own demon effigy and pray?
You can do whatever you want, man.
Yeah, can I pray like really hard that I don't turn into a werewolf?
Are we going?
I think
Alright,
it would
let's
be
go
a
pray for it.
bear, but yeah.
Oh wait, I'm gonna be a werewolf. Dude, no, yeah, I'm kind of
That's what I'm saying. I get to be a were-tiger.
All right,
Serious?
fuck
Not
a
religious.
campaign. We're waiting it out. We do nothing.
I keep doing stuff.
Okay, yeah. I mean, are you guys going back to the church?
I don't know. Are you going to pray? I'll come pray with you.
Okay, if you're gonna
Okay.
do that, that's gonna be your evening. Okay,
That's fine.
I'll take her as my evening.
you're gonna go to one of the taverns. Okay, what tavern are you gonna go to?
I don't want to go to the one that we went to last night, a different one.
Okay, so, I mean, the Knight's Goblet, the Rumwell Tavern, and the Snake Oil Tavern are really the three main guys there.
Did we go to the snake oil one?
No, we did not. We went to the Rumwell Tavern.
I will go to the snake oil one.
Okay, Ivo, what are you doing?
I'll just hang out and wait for them to be done. I don't usually leave my
Okay,
friends.
so you just sit there.
But
He's
I'm
just sitting
Yeah,
in the
so
queue
Ivo
waiting
just sits
for
there
us.
for several hours and stares and watches them like a fucking
Oh, we're doing hours?
creeper-tastic
Jeez,
motherfucker.
hours. How
Yeah,
long
I
do you
said it's
people-
gonna take your night. It's gonna take your
We pray
night.
really hard, dude.
Fucking
We gotta pray
hard.
really hard to get rid of this werewolfness.
Oh,
I'm giving it one go. After this, though, I'll just take it if it comes.
then I'll just go to bed.
Okay, you're just going to bed early. That's
Going to
fine.
bed at 3 p.m. What are you
You
doing?
said it was
It's
taking
taking
the
the
night.
evening slot. Their evening
Oh, the
time
evening.
slot.
All right, well, evening slot. Okay, I don't have anything.
Okay.
So go hang out.
You can do
somewhere
whatever
and
you
smoke
want.
your
You can
pipe
watch
and,
them
like,
pray. I'm not
scout.
shitting on you for
Yeah.
watching them pray. That's fine.
I'm gonna go sit next to Frank.
Okay, you're gonna fucking go play with Frank. Roll an animal handling check.
Get it.
Why do I gotta handle an animal?
Because he
He's trying to
bit
play
you.
with him, man.
Take 1d4 damage.
Damn.
Why would he
At least
bite
it
me?
It was a gentle bite. He could
That
do a
was
lot more than that.
Yeah, that was really soft for him.
Yeah, that was really soft for him.
Why would he bite me?
Because you were playing.
You were playing.
I'm glad you rolled it on me. Take 4 damage. Fuck you. Okay.
Oh, it's at 4.
So,
I saw the one.
Bardly and Beric, you guys, are you like sitting in front of the altar? Or are you standing in a pew? Exactly what's happening? Describe what you want to do.
I kneel down and I say, whatever God will listen. I know I don't pray to you often, and sorry about all that. Can you please make me not be a werebear? I really, really don't want to be a werebear. I'm gonna rip a lot of my fine clothes. I need my beauty rest. I mean, look at me. And also, look, I even forgot to do my accent. That's how fucking scared I am. I'm scared. Please help.
Okay. Bardly, go ahead. What is your plight?
Boy.
Sway me. Sway
Boy,
God.
you're a good boy.
You guys should have performed.
No.
What are you doing?
Yeah, I don't think I get to roll for
Yeah, I don't think I get to roll persuasion on God. I don't think that's how it works. So I know that I haven't prayed to you, well, basically, ever. But, I mean, this is like a real bad situation. I'd rather not be aware of something that eats people. That seems like a bad time. And if you could really help me out on this, I will do what you ask in order to
So
make this
when
better.
you say that,
Oh, God,
when you
this is
say
gonna be
that,
so
you
bad.
actually hear and feel something underneath your feet rumbles a little bit, like a little bit of a vibration. It's like both of you roll a religion check with advantage.
Fuck me.
Can I roll religion for fun? Cause
You can roll religion for fun. It means nothing.
Oh god.
Beric.
Oh.
I'm about to get an evil god.
God damn it! Get Dustin. So, alright, this is what happens.
Dustin's not here. Remember.
I did it for fun.
Oh, you're not there? I thought you sat with them and hung out.
No, he went and sat with Frank.
No, he went
Oh,
and
you
sat
went
with
and sat with
Frank.
Frank. Okay, good.
Yeah, you bit me, you fuck.
Okay.
Shitty ass bear.
So it's the 17 on
Yeah.
Beric is what you're looking
No, with advantage. So the 18 on you is actually what it is. But
Oh, nice.
but you both got it.
Oh,
You got
nice,
essentially
nice.
the same. And I'm deciding still. Give me a second. I actually didn't think this far ahead. Okay, this is what we're gonna do. Okay, so I think you guys are there. You guys are there for about an hour, and you know you're just fucking like praying your dick off. Your fucking massive wang is fucking shaking. It's reverberating with dick juice. I don't know. After about an hour, you both hear a noise at the same time. It's kind of like a smack noise, and you both turn around immediately, and you could see a book from one of the bookshelves has fallen off the bookshelf and onto the floor.
Oh.
Right, I'm gonna go over and...
Right, I'm gonna go over and look at the book.
Okay. You could see this book, as opposed to all of the rest of the books, this book has no dust on it. This book has nothing on it. It looks like it is brand spanking new. There's no tears in the seams. There's no, like, leafed pages. Like, it looks like it is a brand new book. And you actually question whether it came off the shelf at all, or where the fuck did it come from if it didn't come off the shelf. I mean, it's laying in front of a bookshelf, but who knows. You open the book up. You take a look at it. It details the life of the goddess Saren Ray and her travels. It includes a detailed account of a battle of the goddess Saren Ray with one of her most eternal foes, a lich named Marigold, who was banished by her hundreds of years ago, and he was banished by destroying the phylactery that was created. The lich's phylactery was destroyed and banished, and she sent him into hell, and banished him into the plane of death. Bless you, Jamie.
Okay.
She sneezes really loud.
Alright.
Hey, quiet down.
Well,
This is odd.
I'm gonna go over and show it to Beric.
I'm gonna go over and show it to Beric.
Check this out.
What's the goddess
Saren Ray.
name again?
She's one of the goddesses
Saren
of
Ray.
light. Like a good, generally good god that like clerics would pray to.
Saren. Slash Ray. Reveal yourself.
Are you pleading her?
I'm chatting.
Yeah,
yeah,
persuade her now, I think. No, not Dick. Fuck
Come
off.
on.
Nothing. You
My
like
wang is massive.
fucking get down on your hands and knees and like get up in the air like with your arms and you're like fucking like yelling it out and then nothing happens. It's just nothing. Defo nothing.
Saren Ray, please hear our call. I just want to be
Nothing.
healed.
Okay. Well, fuck.
Oh, I got it.
Player a him.
Player a him.
Okay. Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I've got a lute and he's got drums.
Bongo it
This'll
up.
work.
Okay, sure.
I'm bongoing it
I
up.
want to play her
Go
a
ahead,
him.
do it with advantage.
Supporting on the bucket.
No.
Oh my god.
Oh my god. Alright,
I'm fucking stuck.
guess I'm fucking stuck as a werewolf forever.
Alright, so what does this book say here?
I don't know.
I don't know, it details her account of a battle against man.
Details the life of Saren Ray and her travels. It details the account of the the battle of her and one of her most eternal foes, a lich named Marigold, who was banished by her hundreds of years ago by destroying the lich's phylactery he created for himself and banishing him to the plane of death. Specifically.
Marigold? Marigold?
I mean, I'm not gonna stop you.
What are you doing?
Beric, what are you doing?
Just trying to explore our options.
You're
Seems
you're
like a bad
welcome to
option.
make another religion check if you choose. Nope.
Thank Christ.
Well, I guess. Fuck.
Yeah, I don't know.
What exactly we can do.
Are you sure, Sarah and Ray? You sure you don't want to help us?
Nada. You get
We're very
nothing.
Cool. We're warriors of
Are
justice.
you, though?
I mean, we offered to do what you asked, and I don't know what else to
There's
give
no
you.
response.
Okay. That's
Alright. Well, let's go meet up with Ivo, I guess.
Dejectedly, you leave the temple. Are you going over to hang out with Frank? It's been a couple hours now.
Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna
Okay.
go over that.
So,
See ya.
Ivo shows you, like, his hand. He's got a little bite mark on it.
Frank.
Frank, that's not nice.
Yeah, why is your bear such an ass?
He's not an ass. Were you playing with him?
Yeah.
Well, this your goddamn fault. He's a fucking caveman.
I could be a cave bear. I know how a bear works.
Well, you should have just turned into a bear and played with him. He would have liked that more.
Yeah, I probably would have loved that.
It takes a lot of energy, alright?
Whatever. Like you're doing nothing during the day. Fucking come over here and smoke with the bear. You're gonna give him cancer.
Well, good. I hope he gets it now.
The fantasy CDC hasn't done that study yet.
Okay.
Alright, so I'm
You
feeding.
guys feel any better after your prey?
No, I still feel like shit.
Actually feels sad.
Oh.
Yeah, a
Usually how people
little
feel
dejected,
after
to be honest.
We found this crazy book here.
We found this crazy book here.
Show you the book there, Ivo.
Show you the book there, Ivo.
Can I read it and see if I know anything
I
about
don't
it?
know, the fucking
I don't know, the fucking DM decided he needs to help out her
corner.
Oh,
over the corner.
jeez.
God, I wanted to do something at the bar. I was waiting
You
for my
want to.
turn.
Yeah. We are running out of time right now, though,
I-
so, which is why. Yeah.
I showed Ivo the book.
Alright, I showed
Okay.
Ivo the book,
If he
and
could read it.
he was wondering if he could read it and see if he could figure anything out.
You can try. You're welcome to try.
That but just means no. Here.
Yeah, just roll it up anyway.
Yeah,
just roll it
no,
up
you
anyway.
fucking big dick whiffed.
I can't read any of this gibberish.
I can't even read common.
I mean, it's in Druidic.
No.
Okay. Yeah. So we're coming up right on our time now. So we were going to get to another scene in the bar. We don't have time for it right now. So what we're gonna say now, as long as you guys are cool with ending here, is everyone's going back to the bar. And then we're gonna turn in for the night, and we'll pick up in the next day since we're kind of over this day. Does that sound okay?
Yeah, I need to rest off this bear. Yeah, I need to
Okay.
rest off
Yeah.
this
So you
bear.
guys come back to the bar. When you get into the Rumwell Tavern, Lamia's already there waiting for you. And you kind of greet each other. And she's like, "Oh, I have something to tell you, but it can wait till tomorrow. So we're just gonna go ahead and reconvene tomorrow.
Okay.
Oh, well, next week.
Okay.
but-
Yeah.
I knew what I meant.
Yeah, I know.
All right.
Alright. Sam, out of character, I don't actually hate you. My character just does not like your character right now.